Hell fucking yeah to the motherfucking yes!
Woo!
Spencer?
What? What's
You cut
up,
out again.
everybody?
Party people in the house tonight.
And yeah, Gio, I know that sounds familiar. That's a song I wrote. I call it Adventures in Greenfellaz Land. I'm quite proud of it. I'm going to be releasing an EP featuring that.
I don't hear what could be so talented.
Not own that music, but we do have permission to use it.
Yeah. I think he gave us carte blanche to do whatever the fuck we wanted with it.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't own it.
I have a video coming out next week, 2 Goats, 1 Cup, with the soundtrack by Gio.
Well, I know where I won't be at that time.
Oh, no, you won't be behind the camera filming it. No. No.
Neither of us.
Sounds quite disturbing.
He'll be trying to recreate it in his own farmyard.
No, I'll be running away.
Extra.
And no, it's not called Hang with the Wang. Yeah. No, you've seen James's. No, it's not the song. It's not called Hang with the Wang. That's a much longer track. It goes very deeper. And
deeper? Much
yes,
deeper, you mean?
One of those things.
English, you
not
Orcish better.
How about you saying a whole sentence in Orcish then?
Well, that depends. How many different clubs do you have? You see, orcs have a very subtle language. The level of bruising around one's face and upper body area generally conveys one's feelings and sentiments to the other person. So, for example, if I was to say in Orcish, you're starting to annoy me now, it'll be 4 sharp blows to the head, a kick to the groin, and a punch to the face. Yeah, kind of, yeah. It's a combination of Morse code and body language, shall we call it? Yeah, you know. Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah, there are certain signs that come up as well.
So
you know,
who does it better, the Klingons or the Orcs?
Nobody knows who does it better.
Love it.
It's funny.
So sometimes Orcs cast as
No, God no. For a start, we'd have to shave our fucking horns off. And Klingons, they have to learn an education. You know?
Anyway.
I mean, they're the only race I know of that completely redesigned their forehead in the space of 2 generations. Weird,
Speaking
that.
Of
start with. Well, I mean, you could just start with the Starfield. I mean,
that's kind of small fry.
Really quick. That's pretty really quick.
And
so said every goat Spence ever owned.
What was the other quick thing? I couldn't hear you over Kevin.
PlayStation.
Oh yeah, that's another. But yeah, both of those.
2 video game things. Let's start with that. Perfect. Video game news.
Don't ever do that again.
Please do it again.
Video game news.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, Starfield's got a release date, guys. Spencer. You were saying it was late summer.
Yeah, I was thinking it was
June.
I was thinking July.
I was thinking we were both a little off, but
I was a little bit more off than you guys.
Thought it was next year.
Yeah, with the amount of delays this fucking thing's had in the past, I went, hell yeah.
They're really portraying this game as the flagship IP of X. Like for single player games, it's like the God of War now of Xbox.
Xbox needs to,
which it needs.
Yeah,
I was about to say Xbox needs to figure out something since
Bethesda fucked up the Fallouts. So
no, they the multiplayer Fallout 5. I feel like will be, but that's a long ways away because we're gonna get Elder Scrolls 6 first. Has a name.
No, it's just Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah. Insert placeholder here.
And then also for Xbox, field that is it's longer off than people expected. Like they are just starting full production.
So in other words, they're aiming for the next gen console after the XS.
I was thinking that. Kev.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they
title.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Or at least the next generation of the series. Series S, Series X. What's next? Series something.
Series Z.
Yeah.
Series Y and Z. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Series. They'll call it the Omega series.
Chris's audio comes in and out.
What?
Voice cutting
out.
Chris.
Hold on, I'll go mute myself and check the stream.
Let me.
That's weird because I can hear you fine.
Maybe it's something with Why is OBS looks like? Oh, I think I know what might be going on. Let's check it. Check it. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Windows did that thing again where it lowered my audio.
Oh, of course it fucking did.
Yep. It was at 65 for some reason.
Right, we'll see
when
if that
it's
makes a
supposed to be at like
difference.
89, 90. Yeah, it's going to. For
Yeah,
sure.
guys, I
very
apologize
low.
in advance. Now
There
you're
we go.
going to hear all of
That's
him.
probably
in
better.
theory.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
it was the thresh. It's I know what it was.
But no, Chris, going back to our actual point, I actually do think it would be a sort of like day one release for the next console.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was thinking the same. I was thinking that, or again, as I said, the next generation of the series consoles. So because the Xbox is notorious for doing that, where they'll do because the next generation of consoles, I think it's 4 years away. It could be.
Yeah, exactly.
It's possible.
Generally,
it could also
have
be
like,
one of those cross-gen games, where it's the
epitome, the iconic game of the last generation.
That also is on the next gen, yeah.
And also that way, they use it as a marketing ploy as well. Well, you bought it on this console, we'll give you the free upgrade to your new console.
Yeah, exactly. So,
that's
have it
why
come
I'm
out maybe a year before the next gen, and then, the next gen upgrade comes for free with the new console.
No, I reckon it'll be maximum 6 months before the new console releases, because then you'll get
it all depends.
No,
we
hear
don't
me out.
know the industry's cycle.
Yeah, but hear me out, because that way you'll get the people who can't afford to buy the new console will get it, and the people who can afford to buy the new console will hold off for 6 months. Then they'll pay $15 more for the next gen version of the game on the new console.
Microsoft will, first of all, it's going to be a Game Pass game, so you don't have to worry about that. So it'll be automatically. Well, yes, they do. That is Microsoft's marketing, dude. They don't give a flying flock about systems. They've said that. They have said that. They are worried about Game Pass subs. Dude, people who don't have Xboxes have Game Pass Ultimate. You're one example. John's another example.
Yeah, that's only because they got PC.
But that's what I'm saying. But you're paying for Ultimate. If you went out and got an Xbox console tomorrow, you would have Xbox Game Pass already. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Kev. They don't care about you buying that console, though, because they've already got you for $15 a month or whatever it translates to quid.
I think they charge me 15 quid a month.
Is it 15 quid? So they decide to do it evenly? Okay. Which is, I think that's best to do. I agree with that.
Fuck that. I think the people with the good exchange rate against the US dollar should get the fucking benefit.
You would be like $13.50, you dumbass.
Yeah, that's a half pint.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway. But yeah,
all things are measured by important values.
Oh my gosh. So yeah,
how many beers can I buy for that?
Yeah, they don't care about consoles. They don't. They're not so worried about that because of Game Pass. They're trying to have gaming everywhere. And yeah, Gio makes a good point. Companies often lose money on console sales because then they make their money back on game sales, microtransactions.
I realized you hit the live button.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go close the door. So let me move it to this.
Move it to wherever.
Well, let me move. No, let me just bring Spencer back big.
So what up, Gio? What up, Jimmy? Yeah, I almost was polite to James for a second there. I do apologise for that. Yeah. Sorry, just getting that taste out of my mouth. Hold on. Need a swig. Well, now I'm better. Now I'm feeling more normalised. How are you folks doing? Are you all good today? Because
I'm getting hungry. Oh wait, we're not.
Oh well, yeah. Fuck you, Spencer. Shut up.
I want food.
I haven't eaten in 9 hours.
Well, that's your fault.
No, that's called having a fucking job.
Yeah, your
And
fault.
then it's called coming home and streaming to entertain all the lovely folks.
That's your
And
fault for
James.
depriving yourself.
No, because I would be.
We're pretty
depriving
sure
these
you
people.
have a lunch break, Kev. We're pretty sure
Yes,
you do.
that's why I said I haven't eaten in 8 hours. That was my lunch break.
You don't
8
do it
hours ago.
halfway?
Yes, 1 o'clock. It's now 9:20.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Fucking hell.
That's true.
Oh, we got a Wild Red in the house.
What's up, Red?
Hey, yo.
Yep, Red, don't worry about that. I have a smoke as well, but I don't smoke the herb. I'm allergic to green things.
Lunch
Go
breaks.
figure.
Lunch breaks are for
Wait.
smoking things.
So, how are you folks doing in the fucking chat today?
They're
He,
good. It
he
seems.
says
They're-
as his lighter stops fucking working.
Yeah.
So
All
he's
right.
got to find
Anyway,
another one.
what did we? Okay. So yeah. Fable. I think.
That's going to be a new gen.
New gen, but old
release.
gen as well. It's gonna be one of those mixed gen titles for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's on Game Pass, it's gonna be everyone's gonna get the upgrade. Like it's a new console. So
And sorry, I
It's-
need to address something important in the chat. James, sorry you're feeling down at the moment, my man. If there's anything I can recommend to you to feel better, it would be turn off this stream now, because all you're going to hear are me making horse jokes and generally being nasty to you. Because
that's not true, because we're gonna distract him with stuff we're trying to talk about. Stop.
oh, we gotta do the
Yeah.
distraction thing today. Hold on, where do I leave my jangly keys?
Yeah.
Um,
Jingle, 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 jingle. Yeah, that Starfield's got a release date though, September 6th.
yeah, shock for me. I'm waiting for a last minute
So-
fucking delay.
It's not. At this point, they're not. They have on June 11th, I believe,
Gangster lean.
is
Gangsta lean, everybody,
yes.
the deep dive into it. So
when?
we'll cover
You
that.
get deep into
June
it,
11th.
alright. You will.
Oh,
What
I'm
day
gonna-
is that?
I don't
June
know.
11th.
Whatever day of the week it is, it's June 11th.
It's a day of the week.
The day of the
Well,
week,
that's
probably
fucking
a
helpful,
Thursday.
Spencer. You've got nothing else to do. You can at least fucking check on the calendar.
That's a Sunday.
Sunday.
You lazy ass.
Interesting.
What time?
Perfect. We will cover it then.
What time?
We don't know yet. They haven't said.
In that case, potentially.
Potentially.
Well, if it's at fucking 1 a.m. my time, I can't
It's-
exactly cover that and go to work.
I don't think it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be noon. Probably like 6 p.m. your time. Usually is what. That's around E3 time. So that's why That's when they're gonna have their showcase. Remember that. So that's why it's then. So that's probably the start of. That's probably.
Just
Is
in
June
the middle of
11th
it.
gonna be the Xbox event too?
Wait, no, Xbox isn't part of E3, remember?
I
None
know
of the
that,
big
but that's
three
what I'm
said
saying. They're
part
gonna
of
do
it.
their own event. They're
I
still
don't see
gonna.
them doing it the same day as this.
No, probably not. You're right. Maybe the Saturday, maybe the day before,
Mm,
or the week
That's a ver-
next week.
That,
I mean,
that's a very interesting
it'll
point.
be interesting to see.
Point
Yeah,
you make
we'll,
there.
yeah, we'll see what we get with the when the calendars come out and stuff with the schedules.
Very interesting pointy you make there,
And
James. I saw that.
then so that's. I mean, we're all gonna play it. There's no doubt about that. We're all gonna.
Yeah.
play Starfield.
After its release, when is it? September, isn't it?
September 6th.
Wow, what fucking shit timing.
Yeah, right at the end of summer.
What? No,
Start of the season.
fucking
I know.
shit-
I know. Start
no,
of the
what
season.
fucking, no, what fucking shit timing. September is our
charity
fucking
week,
charity
yeah.
month.
That's okay. It's not
We're
shit
do-
timing. Are you kidding me?
All right, yeah, you can just live stream for charity for like 20 hours a day,
Yeah.
streaming Starfield, and then I'll come back and I'll be like, "You wanker! I'm level 2,
No.
bastard!
No.
I can't do multiplayer with you because you're level fucking
There is no
312."
multiplayer.
No, you know what I mean. Oh, I hope they fucking bring that out. That'd be fucking.
They're not going to
amazing.
come out with multiplayer.
Too much fucking
Yeah, it's a
effort,
single player
I'm
main
guessing.
game.
That's what I'm saying. People will still watch, though. I'm not talking about during the charity weekend. But I'll stream it when we're not doing our streams together. Like while you're at work and shit.
No, good. Do something.
It's Starfield, man. People will watch that shit.
Oh, sorry. I'm just going to point out it's turning into a love fest for James at the moment in the chat.
That's good. Good. So let's
Good.
let them have their
Although-
love fest.
Although, Gio,
And focus.
I'm not glad to hang out with you lot.
Focus.
You're all reprobates.
Focus.
Degenerates.
Hey, Kev.
Yes?
You know, you can Discord chat
Yes.
with people on PlayStation now.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Another load of Discord messages I ignore.
No, not
No,
messages.
voice
Voice
chat.
chat.
Oh, voice chat.
Yeah. They've now Xbox and PlayStation and PC players can connect all together in one voice chat party on Discord.
True.
That's really
Very
cool.
true.
Oh.
Look at that, guys. Bringing people together is gaming.
Yeah.
Good old Discord.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
I got everything all linked up, and I was
Boom.
able to just
Apart
check
from
it
your
out a
fucking
moment ago
decent
and
microphone.
join,
Oh, burned.
you know,
Now he
I'll
just needs to switch to do it.
Yeah, because Nintendo is like renowned for
online,
following. Yeah, they're renowned for following the trends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, wait, no, sorry, I got that wrong. They're renowned for going, "What the fuck are you people talking about? We're Nintendo. We do what we do."
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it, folks. Thank you. Come again.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what Nintendo do.
Yeah. Interesting hot take I heard from
hot
IGN.
takes.
Ryan McCaffrey, who is like probably my most of like the video game journalists from the big companies. Probably the person I respect the most of all the journalists because he actually is honest with his reviews and actually responds to people on social media and stuff like that. That he is, Spencer, you will find this interesting, as worried about Suicide Squad as we are, if not more. It sounds like.
Yeah,
The moment when was it where I knew it was gonna be shit? Well, because I had big suspicions. The moment we had that leak image come out, right? I saw that.
Yes.
I was like, oh, this shit's real.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they're just doing Avengers, is what it looks like. But hopefully they can refine it. But then, if you read through their whole Q&A that they posted right after that state of play, guys, it sounds exactly like Avengers.
It does.
Exactly.
All you do is go around hitting purple shit and leveling up, and you have to be online.
I was going to say, there's all
Avengers.
the online requirements.
It's Avengers.
Battle Pass.
It's Avengers.
The only thing that I think
Yes,
Suicide
Gio,
Squad has
basically live service.
going-
Sorry.
Yeah, it does. The only thing I think Suicide Squad has going forward over Avengers is it looks like it has a little bit of stronger gameplay, but the problem still is that structure is still broken. You know, that sort of structure, mission-based structure is going to get repetitive quick, and that's the big problem with Avengers, is it's super, starting to just grindy and not interesting because you're just doing the same thing over and over and over.
That's
It's a copy and paste and reskin.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I've not been following it as closely as you two, but I was kind of thinking that myself, but I thought, nah, I'm cynical bastard. I've got to be wrong sometime. And now you're confirming it for me. Well,
yeah, and it is a little. James brings up a good point. It's Kevin Conroy's final time playing Batman, and that's disappointing.
Yeah,
Well,
what worries
you see,
me is
I don't.
no. Sorry, Spence. Before you get into whatever you're saying, I'm going to say one thing. What worries me about that is if there's some snidey marketing just before release about that.
No. I don't think
You don't think there will be?
like that. No. Spencer,
Trust me, some PRXX.
So, I mean, So that's the only thing that actually has me kind of excited for this game because it's part of the Arkhamverse, and I want to know exactly what they're doing with the story.
Sure.
You know, and that is what I'm most looking forward to. And so I'll wait. I don't know if I'll probably won't like watch like a playthrough of it. I'll probably wait like a month or two because if it does just end up being Avengers like we all think it is, which looks very likely, that means it'll go cheap really quick, and I'll just get it then.
It'll end up being a freebie on Epic at Christmas or something.
What I feel like too is we haven't even played Gotham Knights yet. Like, is this gonna be worse than what Gotham Knights look? Because Gotham Knights at least has a little more variety of combat.
That's a good question. That's a good question. We'll have to play it.
Yeah.
All I know is each sale it's just getting a little cheaper by cheaper.
Yes.
So we'll eventually get it.
Yes.
And maybe even stream it. Maybe that'd be a cool stream series or edited series or something.
And I definitely, as much as I love the whole Brainiac takes over the Suicide, the Justice League, and blah, blah, blah. Great story. The Court of Owls interests me a lot more.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think they both bring a lot of cool gameplay scenarios.
Yeah.
Right? Like, being the Suicide Squad and taking out the Justice League, that sounds cool,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Being the bad guys on the side of good, taking out the iconic characters. That the theory behind it, yes.
Problem is here's where the execution though with it trying to be more of an Avengers style game. But with that being said, the strongest part of Avengers, at least for me, was I thought it had a solid story as far as the base game story goes. I didn't really play any of the DLCs. I think I only did the first DLC story. I don't think I ever touched the second one. And so I mean, at least if it has a decent story, maybe that'll be a redeeming factor, but it's not going to be anything to save it at all.
No, that live service deal.
Exactly. It's going to be a killer. It's going to be a killer.
Such a killer.
Just doing exactly like Avengers. And you would think, right? So remember, like, this game was supposed to come out a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so, like, I think at one point it was even expected to come out later in the year, like just shortly after Avengers, right? And people were theorizing even back then, well, maybe this is going to be like Avengers, right? But then they kept on pushing it back. So I was,
and everybody went, "Oh shit, they're changing it. They're adjusting it." Yeah,
exactly. That's what I was thinking. Well, maybe since Avengers, they saw shit show.
They followed the path, but they did not. They literally followed the path.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think what they did partially with the delays is try and wait for the stink of the Avengers to die down.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want it directly associated. Do you know? You get what I mean? It's like, oh, that wasn't good.
Yeah, they could definitely.
We just delay it for a little bit longer.
But
claim we're tweaking it. Claim we're not happy.
But the problem is,
and then
Kev,
we're going to do the same thing again.
The problem is that backfired on them if that was the case, because Avengers has been in the news recently because it just got announced recently that it's getting shut down for good in September and delisted.
Yes.
So
it's
completely backfired if that was the case.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know they're trying to do one last hurrah with Avengers at the end of this month. I don't know if you heard what they're doing. They're giving like everything.
Everything away for free. Yeah. I was thinking about logging and doing it because I actually own the game. So
I do too.
If it gets taken away on Game Pass, I'll still own it, even though it's not in the store.
Yeah. I'd be down to play it at least one more time.
Is it crossplay?
I don't know, but I mean, if it's still on Game Pass when that time comes around, I'd be open.
True. Okay.
But the thing is, you got to remember they can't predict. Well, they can't predict how badly it would flop. So
exactly.
Oh
no, absolutely. But it backfired.
We delay it a little bit more, and now it's like, oh shit. We've got this new live service coming out. We can't afford to run the old live service. You know, so we're going to have to kill the Avengers, and they'll probably just repurpose all the servers and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, so, it's 2 different companies.
Yeah, but
2 different companies, way 2 different companies.
But you buy them on the cheap. You buy them on the cheap.
No, it's not like that, Kev. It doesn't work that way. You're trying to now save your ass on not realizing it was 2 different companies. Nice try,
I don't know.
You should pay attention. Avengers. One's Square Enix and one's Rocksteady.
Yeah, Square Enix is a fuck up.
It's not Rocksteady. It's
you got that wrong as well, Chris.
What?
Wait, no, yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Never mind.
All right, fuck you, Spence. You got that wrong. Shut the fuck up. You're as dumb as me.
Rocksteady.
You are now.
I was getting it mixed up with the.
He's now officially as dumb as me, folks.
It's the
only difference is I showed up on Friday.
Montreal, yeah.
In Montreal. That's Warner Brothers Montreal.
That's right.
I should get promo codes for that, but I fucking don't.
Damn it. Anyway, so yeah, let's keep following the path of those. Actually, both those games. Gotham Knights is supposed to be at some point getting a really, eventually big, huge update that's supposed to fix a whole bunch of shit. It's gotten little updates, I know.
Is that called a new game?
No. They've been promising it some point early this year, but it's almost done with it.
Yeah, they've only got a couple of weeks left, and then we're no longer early.
But I mean, shit, the backlog's so real that oh no, I gotta wait a little longer for it to be good and cheap. Because once they release that update, it'll go on a huge sale. Trying to get people to buy it.
I know, it's ridiculous. Oh, by the way, Wild says live service kills games at launch.
Yeah,
it's a horrible idea.
That's another problem.
Yeah.
Let me get his second comment.
Unless it's free to play.
This one. It's a horrible idea. I really don't know why it's a thing.
See,
fuck knows.
Unless it's free to play, but yet the problem with Avengers is that it wasn't free to play, and then they put it on Game Pass, and it wasn't enough.
No.
It was not enough. They should have made it full free to play.
Well, whenever you...
And it could have saved it because people might have played it and bought the battle passes and shit like that. If you're going to be a game like that, you got to be... It's free to play is the way to go for live service games. Fortnite,
you can't complain about live services on
PUBG,
a free-to-play game because you're not paying
Multiverses. Fall Guys, all those games are live service. Destiny now, even.
With the exception of one game, I've never seen a paid game work with battle passes.
What's the paid game?
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah,
but that's because
Call of Duty as well, though. Main Call of Duty does still work with bad people, still buy it and play it, and it hasn't failed, but it's Call of Duty, so that's Call of Duty adding stuff, people still buying it. But yes, this is true. Where it's
BRB.
But with Sea of Thieves, none of it is. It's all cosmetic.
Most of it's free though.
Yeah,
most of it's free, and it's all cosmetic.
Yeah.
Now, to I guess Suicide Squad's credit, we don't know how much is going to be free or paid, or maybe they'll change that depending on how much backlash. We don't. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt that they change like a paid aspect, but like saying how much of it will be locked behind a paywall, I don't know. It's
like skins and stuff, like the different skins that they keep talking about. They showed thing and look when they were showing King Shark and something else, all in like a different costume. All I pictured was Hulk in a different costume.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same fucking thing. Just as a shark instead of a green guy. Maybe, and everybody thinks that they've perfected the live service and unlocked the secret of the live service when they go and launch a game like this, and then it blows up in their face. So I mean,
yeah, I kind of wonder. I wonder what I think they should probably do for like the next sort of, say, superhero sort of like live service game like this.
make it free
I
to
think
play.
it'd be better. Make it free to play. You can pay for, a hero for like what, $15 each,
Yeah, to unlock it. Yeah.
And then, you'd have a free one at the beginning. Maybe you can work. Well, I'm not sure, but I think it'll work better with that sort of free to play ball, because that's kind of, in
Give
a way, it's
people
kinda
like an
what-
option of like 4 of them, and you can pick one, and that way it's not
Maybe.
everybody running around with the same hero at the beginning.
Well,
at
what I was
least.
kind of comparing it to in my head just as Warframe. And we've seen how much Warframe works. You get that free sort of suit at the beginning. It's the same sort of general idea, right? Of, you going out to this mission, destroy that, kill these enemies, blah, 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 where you're doing the same exact thing here, in both Avengers and Suicide Squad. And so I definitely think if you could figure out a way to perfect having a lot of different heroes and villains in a game, maybe it would work really well. You know what I mean? Like have, like if you
You want a
went- going down
next
the
gen
avenue-
DC universe is what you want.
Right.
Yeah,
and is that
that's
not
what you
these games are
want.
trying to be? Is that not what these are not trying to be? You know
Yeah,
what I
they
mean? Like,
absolutely no, because they're not MMOs. You want
I'm
okay,
not
so you
saying
don't
it-
want
I'm
to.
not saying it as
You
an
don't want
I'm not-
MMO. You want live service with private, lobbies and stuff.
Going on missions with what, 4 people and
4
I'm not
people,
saying create your own hero. I'm
so-
still saying,
Yeah,
you'd
but-
have your Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, and then you could also bring in, villains maybe or something. Still have the Suicide Squad in with other baddies.
Well,
as
then,
well.
See, I want to get I want to get live service game like Ultimate Alliance, though. Like, give me that as a free and they did that at one point.
Oh, the Marvel one? Is that what you're talking about?
The Marvel
Yeah,
Omega
that-
Heroes.
Yeah.
And
I
then it
remember
died.
it
It just
briefly,
no one.
yeah.
It died. And unfortunately, I was gonna man. I was man. This was I put like $5, but I spent $5 into it for something, and it was a fun game. But
From what I remember of it, it was fun. I did play it briefly. But yeah. Marvel, they're struggling with certain avenues to gaming, right? Like, other than Spider-Man, they haven't had a great presence in gaming, I feel like, overall. You
No.
know?
yeah, correct. Well, Midnight Suns.
Even that. Well, okay, that's great
but
critically,
it's not
right?
mainstream.
But it's not right.
That's a
Strategy
very
games are
niche, very niche
you
game.
know,
Yeah, it's a very niche game.
and it sucks because it's not meaning those games are bad. They're great. Like same thing happened with that new Mario Rabbids game too. Like both got fantastic reviews. They both did terribly in sales.
Mm-hmm.
But like even whenever you look at the other things, Marvel.
Sorry,
did
guys, I'm
that,
back.
Iron Man game on the PlayStation VR. That one didn't go so well at the get right away. I know they re-released on the Quest, but I don't know how it did. But supposedly it's a bit better there. Maybe they refined it a bit more. I don't know. There's obviously Avengers that we were just talking about with them trying to do live service. There's that other game we were just talking about.
Well, they've got Wolverine coming out in it, but that's Insomniac, so we're not really worried about.
I am so excited for that one. Anyway,
so,
but yeah.
But no, Chris, I was going to say, when you were saying, aren't they trying to make it a bit more, and do the free? I was thinking in my head, but I obviously couldn't say it because I was busy at the time. DC Universe, and you brought that up as well.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, that's what they should do. But
but that's an MMO. That's different.
Yeah,
There's
I know.
like
Yeah,
a bunch of people
but,
running around in that.
Imagine.
But that's
you
not
could either
exactly.
pick
Take
the
that
good guy, the
and
bad
turn
guy.
it
Take one. Yeah.
to-
Pick one starting character.
Even that though is a little repetitive. Like you have
because
to.
you can grind and you can play the game.
But
to
yes,
unlock new
it's still
characters,
repetitive though. The complaint that a lot of people have about about games like that is that every enemy looks the same, which is just
Yeah.
how those games are. And even any game's gonna be like that, though. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Not
That's
funny.
true, but
You
Yeah,
play
go
enough Halo, all the grunts look the fucking same.
But yes, but the scenery is different. The environment's different. The immersion is better.
in the story, you're
the
having a whole story there.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big difference too versus just saying, "Hey, go out on this mission for minimal rewards."
Yes.
That's the big thing too. You know, I don't know. I feel like whenever you look overall at these PVE mission-based games, there's not a lot that has worked. You know, like like I said, like other than Warframe, I can't think of any that has really stood out right off the bat. You know,
And I'll be honest, I never
PvE?
even tried
PVE,
Warframe.
right? PVE.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, Destiny. But even
Mm,
Destiny
that
failed
was-
before it came back because it had to go free to play to survive in the market. There's that other one. There's Warframe and There's another one.
Oh,
What are you talking about? The
World of Warships.
Warface?
Yeah, Warface.
Isn't that more like just a Call of Duty free to play clone though?
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's what that is.
Okay. But I mean, there's all kind of all the World of games are very successful live service free to play games.
Yeah.
But they don't have
Aren't those
stories.
more PvP though? Aren't those more PvP than
No, they have
PvE?
yeah, they're more PvP.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is like I feel like there's no sort of live service PvE other than Warframe that's managed to do it really well. That's really been able
But
to
Warframe
sort of do that
started free to play, right? It was always free to play, correct?
I think so.
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah.
So yeah, see that's where it definitely has it over Destiny that it knew what to do right off the bat.
Yeah. See, I don't have a problem with
shit,
microtransactions, but if I'm paying $60 for a game, I do not
Or
then
even
want
more
to be able to
nowadays,
upgrade for another 20. If I'm playing something for free and I enjoy it, then I'm quite happy to drop a $5 here or whatever. Like Ace Combat on the PS3, there was a free to play Ace Combat game, and it was fucking brilliant. And I didn't mind occasionally dropping, $5 here or $5 there to unlock the next plane because I was so close. And I was like, but I really want to try that one in combat, so I'll drop that. And I probably spent over the course of that game's lifetime
that's PvP though, right? You were playing against people?
it was PvE.
Oh, really? But solo PvE?
Yeah, you could do solo PvE, you could do multiplayer PvE, or you could do PvP.
Okay.
So, and that was free to play on the PS3.
And didn't really have a story.
It did, because if you're doing PvE, you went through, because the Ace Combats have a pretty good story.
I know. Oh, I know.
And it did. Each mission was a continuation of the story.
Okay.
So you could play through it.
But
get the good
obviously,
story
it died in the PS3 because it never heard of it since then.
Well, that's the thing, because you know it was really good, but it's a flight combat sim. They're more niche based.
That's the thing, and that's again.
Yeah. But again, it was a very good example, but it was more niche. So they put more time and effort into it because they had to attract players more to it.
Dauntless is still around.
Oh, right? that's a good example. I didn't
Dauntless
think about that.
is one.
But even then,
around. It's not. That's more niche though as well.
I mean, that is what I was about to say though. That is. I didn't even think about that because I was just trying to think of the more generic sort of like shooter sort of mission based stuff. You know what I mean? Is more of what I was thinking of, or even ability based, right? And you know, I felt like that's what really Warframe was, and so that's like what my mind went right to it because that's really what that was. You know,
yes,
I feel like that's the kind of game that like Avengers and
Yeah. Definitely more.
Trying to
Yes, absolutely. Dauntless is closer to Monster Hunter
Dauntless
for sure.
is like, you know, the free
It's
to
a
play.
Monster Hunter
You know, it's the
clone.
Monster Hunter Lite, and it worked out
Yes.
great for being a light version. Like,
Yeah.
I think Dauntless may have honestly helped me get into Monster Hunter.
Huh. Okay. It's
But yeah.
Yeah, I've not played either of them, I'll be honest with you. Monster Hunter or Dauntless. I know I've got Dauntless installed somewhere, but
I definitely think Dauntless is the way to go as far as trying to get into like the Monster Hunter genre, because I feel like, or type of game, because whenever you're first trying to get into a Monster Hunter like game, at least all the Capcom ones, you know, like all the main ones, they all start off slow, and they try to throw so much stuff at you. But Dauntless with a big more free to play is more basic to where you get right to the like main monster hunting stuff, and still has some of those elements.
Right.
And so, you know, once you get sort of like a more general flow with Dauntless, but even now I think Dauntless will change how that like fundamentally work too. If I remember right from the last time I played it.
Yeah. Although Wild Red, and I really need to acknowledge this, man, because yeah, and that's a generic man. I don't know if you are actually a man or a woman, but either way, you're awesome anyway. And we gave you many thanks yesterday's live stream. So if you'd missed, oh yeah, you joined at the end of that. But he has something to say that you probably, Spence, are best equipped to answer. He says, I'd make the argument that Warframe is live service.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
no,
that's what we're saying.
He caveats it with, does predate live service though? So is it or isn't it?
No, live service has been around for a long time.
4, 6, and 2 in the house.
Hey, what's up, Andrew?
I mean, live service has definitely become a lot more prevalent.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily called lives. Well, yeah, live service has been around since there's been online play. I mean, even in the 90s, I would say.
I just feel like it's more of a thing that's been growing bigger and bigger, you know, with
games with microtrans, like EverQuest and games like that are technically live service games. Those have been around for 30 years, almost. So,
you think the live service moniker has just come about because of rebranding?
Yes,
shall we say
100%?
Yes, 100%. We can't call it this anymore. What sounds like we're giving something back to our customers,
right?
Our punters, our whales, our morons. I mean, customers. Obviously, you're loving sweet, adorable fat wallets with a fleshy thing attached to them. What can we call it to make it sound good? I know, sir. How about live services? Congratulations. Give that man an office with a window. Right. Live services from now on are the way to go. It's the same shit, different skin. There you go. Thank you. I am now executive director of the board.
No, in the show Mythic Quest, it's your head of monetization. Head of monetization. Like.
Wow, hold on. Speaking of monetization, I'm going to have to go into a quick segue here. Because, folks, we had an amazing fundraising event last month. We done a video live stream yesterday thanking everybody who helped. But we feel we can do better on our next fundraiser in September. But to do that, I believe, I don't know what Chris says because this is all off the top of my head and I haven't spoken to Chris about this. I believe we could do even better if we were monetized, which means we need everybody to help us out by fucking subscribing so we can get to those 1,000 subscribers, helping us out with watch hours, giving us thumbs up, fucking everything you can do. Get us there because I want to see if we can get enough subscribers so we blow this last one out the water in September, because I want to see if Milena will actually have a cardiac arrest.
Jesus Christ.
Not that I've set up cameras yet. There'll be a separate cash app available for donations to that live stream. But I apologize for diverting, but yeah, live services, subscribers, we really need your help. Help us get there. We've been raising money for 3 years now. Well, no, it's 2.5 because the first one was the September one, really, I think it was. And if we get monetized, I think we can do fucking more for FMF and AID Global Association. I think we can do more for the fucking children. So help us get there. And you'll still be fucking disappointed when you watch our next charity fundraiser because it'll be the same sort of shit you've subscribed to before. We might be popular enough to have a couple more guests on, but apart from that, same shit, same presenters. It's the shit you love.
Really? That's how you're ending it?
All right. It's the shit you can't quit.
Too legit.
Hey, at least that one rhymes. It's the shit you just can't quit.
Too legit to quit.
Too shit to quit.
Too shit to quit.
Sorry, I had to go on that tangent because he just said that word and I just thought, fuck it.
Yeah.
Anyway, carry on, you two.
Yeah, EverQuest was an MMO, but it was a live service game. Still, we're just talking about that term. Right. We're not talking about necessarily just PvE live service. We're talking about live service in general. Has been around. So yeah. You know, so yeah, it was yeah, Geo says, yeah, EverQuest was definitely an MMO. Yeah. Yeah, did you play EverQuest, Geo? I played EverQuest back in the day. Kev, did you play EverQuest ever?
I might have installed it once, but
yeah, I don't think I played it for long because you had to pay for it monthly.
Yeah,
so it was super live service. Like,
I mean, not being funny. It's like
you
fucking
paid a
World
monthly
of Warcraft.
subscription. Yeah,
yeah, it's like World of Warcraft.
It was the world.
My mate, his missus, and their two
Ultima
kids.
Online was another one.
They were so into it, so into Warcraft. They actually bought me a 3-month subscription. So I could join them in all their quests and all the rest of it. But they were all like level fucking stupid o'clock already. And then my 3-month subscription ran out and I was grinding to try and get to it. And I was just like, this isn't fun. It's an obligation. I come home from a 12-hour day at work and I feel obligated because these people bought me 3-month subscription to it. I feel obligated to play it for 4 hours. That's not fun to me. I should be able to pick up a game, put down a game. Do you know what I mean? But when you feel like because you've got those daily tasks.
Well, those grindy
quests.
games, yeah. So I used to like those grindy games more. It depends on the game. It really does. I'll do baseball probably still, you know, and stuff like that. So Red says that's where Warframe is weird because it's developing over time. Well, no, but that's what a live service game does, Red. It develops over time and evolves. Like Fortnite is another great example of a brilliant live service game, even though it's PvP. There is a PvE mode, though, that you can play.
Sorry, Chris.
You buy
did you just, Spencer?
No, it's free
Think
now.
about what Chris said.
No, it's still paid for.
You're
talking about the Saves the World thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Chris
there's like the free.
Fortnite's a brilliant game. Chris actually said Fortnite was a brilliant game, Spencer. Does that make you happy?
Oh, no. He knows how I feel about Fortnite. I'm talking about the business aspect of it.
Oh, no. If you look at it from a business point of view, it's fucking amazing.
It's brilliant. It's the licensing, the live service aspect, the skins. It makes billions of dollars.
Yeah, no,
it's brilliant.
If I was a money grabbing goblin,
and I'm not gonna lie, if this first person mode is really coming out, I'll give it more looks. I'll play it in first person mode.
Yeah, but I mean. Okay, I'll give Fortnite the pass, kind of, because it's free.
Yeah.
To play. But, going back to the Suicide Squad, why should you need a fucking
in that game,
yes, for a solo game? Well,
for the solo mode, yes, to be able to play it solo.
Why?
Because it's a live service game, you're always connected to the servers, you got to get your battle pass progress and... Exactly.
but no, I play a solo game because I play a solo game.
No, but that's then you don't want to play that game because that's not the game they're making, Kev.
Yeah, if I did want to play the game, I wouldn't be interested.
If you want to play a game like that, that's more around the story experience, go play Gotham Knights because that's an action RPG and not a live service game. We know that for a fact.
Yeah, but why can I not? If I buy the game, why can I not experience the solo?
Because they made it, Kev. If you want to go make a game, then go make a game.
But you don't.
They made it. I understand that it's stupid, Kev. But you asking that question is stupid as well.
Exactly. No, it's fucking stupid, and they're morons for even thinking it.
No, they want to make money. They're trying to make money, and it's not necessarily always their decision. It's they have.
I remember
investors.
the days when. I know, days when computer games were made, and they made all their money from purchasing the game.
Kev, that was before tech was this big. That was when they didn't expect tech to be that big, you know? Now tech runs the world.
Where they're fucking up nowadays is they're giving computer games budgets 3 to 4 times the size of a Hollywood blockbuster movie.
Absolutely, sure.
You shouldn't. No, you shouldn't.
Because, dude, it's a bigger industry than the film industry.
No, yeah. I know.
So then why are you surprised?
I know computer games are a bigger industry than the movie industry, but their problem is they keep thinking, "Oh, we throw money." No, you make a good fucking solo project.
Kev,
you will get a fucking million.
Kev, what's our big saying with games that we say?
They're all shit.
No,
unless I can.
Who are you, Lunga?
To an animal.
Who are you, Lunga? No, we say the backlog is real. So they're obviously doing something right, Kev. If there's a long ass list of games that we still want to play.
Yes, but the point is, Chris, everybody has this backlog. So
exactly. So they're doing something right.
No, they're not, because if the computer, my backlog is completely comprised at the moment until I set up my PS3 and my Xbox 360 again. And my PS2.
That's your own fault, though.
Listen, I haven't fucking finished yet, Chris.
To PC games, I know what you were going to say.
Yeah, free games.
No, you bought games. You have bought games on Steam before.
Yes.
And Epic.
Yes, no, not an Epic.
Yes, you have.
Maybe a $6.99.
No, you remember we bought frickin' whatchamacallit, the frickin' Ghost Recon. You have spent money on Epic. That was like a $15.
Ghost Recon. I got Ghost Recon for free.
You didn't. No, you didn't. You paid for it. No, you didn't. We paid for it, Kev. I remember. We paid for it. It was on sale and we paid for it.
Let me open up my Epic.
Yeah, go ahead. Open it up.
Ghost Recon.
Because Ghost Recon Breakpoint was never free on Epic.
Where's my library?
Come
on.
Yeah, you don't go to your library. You got to go to your purchase history in your account, Kev.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for it to fucking open.
I know. Epic takes forever to load.
Epic's. Yeah,
I know. But my point is, Kev, is the industry is doing something right. What's up, Patrick?
Oh shit! Fucking
Red says my backlog is Fallout 1, 2, 3, and New Vegas. Yeah, I mean, that's a big enough backlog as it is. The Fallout games.
I missed that. What was that?
The Fallout games. That's his backlog. That's big enough as it is. Jesus, just playing those in general. Those are dude.
Yeah, Red. I have Fallout 1, 2, original PC versions.
A bunch of us.
They're now on Game Pass.
Yeah.
But I have the original game versions on disc.
And he's so proud he's got an optical drive now so he can try and install them.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, it's going to be easy to find fucking drivers for them. But they're on Game Pass now, and Fallout 3 is the only fucking game.
It's not drivers you have to use. You have no idea how to run a game that old on.
Yes, I do. I know. I need to fucking create a virtual system.
Well, you could do that, but no, that's not how you would go do it. You would go download. Yeah, no. That's not the
Anyway,
easiest way.
shut up! I'm still talking about Fallout because you know I love it.
I know,
but
Fallout I'm trying to
3
move
on
us
the Xbox
forward
360
instead
was
of your
the only one I
anecdotes.
bought.
Instead of your
The only one I
anecdotes.
bought.
Instead of your
Shut up!
anecdotes,
I'm
trying to.
acknowledging a dude who fucking donated money. You fucking bellend.
Dude, we're not. First of all, we're not in the charity month anymore. So
No,
show
but
with
I'm
that.
showing respect
Show with that.
because
I know, but you.
I want him to
I also
fucking come
acknowledged
back in
him.
September.
I acknowledged him already. Is what I'm saying. You can acknowledge him too, but we don't have to hear your life story, Kev.
Well,
we don't
no,
have to
it
hear
would have
your
been
life
over
story
by
about
now if you shut
everything.
up.
So
sorry,
acknowledge
because
it.
I've got
Say,
stories
yeah,
about
I own
everything.
them, and then just say that you own them. Congrats. That's good. Let's move on. You have limited time, Kev. I would like to have a show here.
Oh, we have a show now.
Yeah.
Fuck, I thought it was just us arguing like normal.
No.
Like I said, normal.
Look, there's this. Look below you. There's this. It's below. Wait. No, that way. Below
Where?
you. On the screen. Look. Look below you. Oh my gosh.
Why are those two strategically placing their hands somewhere under my lower abdomen?
But I was trying to segue from Suicide Squad before you started talking about Fallout to DC stuff. Before you started telling before you started telling your life story about Fallout.
We were talking about DC stuff, and then I started talking about Fallout because I was acknowledging the man in the
Yes,
chat.
acknowledging is one thing. Telling your life story is another, Kev.
He's not been here. He's not heard it before.
And no one needs to hear it at all. Red says, I shall now derail the stream. It is now my mission.
Bitch.
Try
All you have
it.
to do is put one word comment in the chat, and fucking that's gone for half an hour, mate.
Kev will tell his life story about everything. He's got a story for everything. Every little thing you can put in the chat. I've been around the world, motherfucker. I'm not telling my life story about everything.
Difference is, I don't go collecting all the venereal diseases.
What? No, that's not what I've done. I haven't been out of the country in 20-some years, so no, but I've still been around the world.
That's because the Interpol cottoned onto you, and you can't.
You got it. I'm a jewel thief.
Crown jewels, maybe.
These crown jewels. These nuts. So speaking of DC, we got a couple of things. First of all, should we talk about the Flash press materials first that have a picture of Grant Gustin's Flash on there as well? And then people are clamoring to have him in the movie as well, which I think is hilarious because I am so over Grant Gustin's Flash. Especially after this season, I'm not excited for tonight's episode. I am not. You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts. Like, no, terrible rendition of that.
Oh, I knew she was.
I wanted to. So I saw your.
Red. It started many years ago when my daddy and my mummy met, and then there was several dates.
Red Death on CW. Just that'll stop him. Red Death on CW.
Red fucking Dick. Sorry, Red Dyke on CW.
So I enjoyed some seasons of Grant Gustin's Flash, but he is not a movie star. He is a TV actor.
Yeah.
For sure. I enjoyed him on Glee. I'm not gonna lie, I liked Glee.
Never watched Glee.
I didn't watch it when it was out. I watched it on Netflix before it got taken off of Netflix. It's owned by Disney now. It's owned by Disney now, so who they like to gatekeep things. And there's a lot of controversy behind that show, behind the scenes and the cast, and hell, 3 cast members are dead.
Wasn't there all sorts of things that come out after season? How many seasons was there?
5 something.
Yeah,
7 something like
that.
I
think it was after season 3 when some of the original.
Well, the two main male leads are both dead. They both committed suicide.
Yeah, there was some stories that come out after they left.
One of the lead females, she passed away. This is tragic. She passed away saving her daughter while they were swimming in a lake, and her daughter started having trouble staying afloat, and she got her daughter to safety and drowned. And that's fucking sad as hell.
Oh, there's so many jokes in there at the moment.
I know. But anyway, but
bitch,
Grant Gustin does not belong in a Flash movie. I know it was funny that Ezra Miller was in the Crisis on Infinite Earths special on the CW in with Grant Gustin, but it's no. Red said it's called heroin. Oh geez.
Yeah, I just saw that. That's why I was laughing.
Yeah. For the other guys, yeah. But
don't do drugs, kids. Kids are bad.
Not those guys, that's an interesting. It's just weird. Why would they put him on the marketing of the movie? Any
the only reason, here we go. Yeah, I've got a thought straight off the bat. Gustin is a lot fucking more popular than Ezra Miller. And also, the counterpoint to that is it stirs up controversy, which is clicks, which is newspaper headlines, which is marketing, folks, before the movie comes out. Because they've realized the only selling point they had for the Flash movie so far is Michael Keaton. So now they're trying to get Ezra Miller and Flash linked together in the headlines somewhere. That is my personal opinion. They are trying to take away a bit from the Batman side of the Flash, because that is what anybody's really interested in, is the Michael Keaton Batman side of it. And they're trying to emphasize the Flash a little bit more. So you get these little controversy pieces which can be laughed off in 4 weeks' time. Let's see if Orkodamus is right on this one. But they can be, laughed off, brushed aside in a few weeks. No. That was an early April Fool's thing. It was supposed to come out on April 1st, but somebody fucked up and released it early, something like that, because it gets people talking about Ezra Miller and the Flash more. So that's my personal opinion. Spence?
Yeah,
put your food down and answer.
I'm not sure. What exactly is it? I don't quite understand exactly what we saw Grant Gustin on here. I've seen him on one thing leading up to the movie, but I don't think it's the same thing you're talking about. What is your exactly in this instance?
Oh man. Sorry, I've just noticed something. Sorry, keep going.
It's right here.
Yeah.
From the direct. I'll put it in the place it's supposed to go. All right, there you go. So let me pull it up. So the film guide is what it is.
Oh, the visual. Oh, okay. This is what I was thinking of. Okay.
Yep.
So if you look at this too, I don't think it's a big a deal, because I feel like it's just trying to be like it's a visual companion that I think is just talking about just Flash stuff in general, right? Because if you look there, you have 4 different comic iterations of the Flash, and then at the bottom left, there's also the Injustice Flash. And so whenever you have all these alternate, whenever you have all these alternate versions of the Flash all together, I don't think there's anything to do with Gustin here. I think people are just being highlighted because of him being the only other live action Flash here on the picture, where that's not the point of they're showing 6 other different versions of the Flash than Ezra's. See, it's a visual companion. It's going to take a little bit of a broader. It's going to take a broader scope.
But it's for the movie though, so
Well, again, it gets the Flash in the headlines.
You see what this says: the visual companion, the Scarlet Speedster from page to screen. So,
oh, that makes sense.
I think it's talking more about a more overall picture,
like the history of how they got from page to the movie,
something
maybe,
like
and
that.
it'll show all the. Which then, okay, so then they're missing a Flash.
What, Gordon?
The 90s live action Flash.
Yeah,
Gordon?
I mean, they could definitely could include that, or like a
Wally West.
I was going to say the anime. I mean, I think they're trying to focus all on Barry Allen here because these are all
they're all white
Barry
people.
Allens.
Don't. No, I'm just kidding.
But they also missed out on.
That's an orc joke. Come on.
I know. I'm fucking. You would actually go off and like rant about it.
I feel like they also maybe have missed out on trying to do maybe like a version of like the animated Flash somewhere too.
They have it
on
top
the front
right
here.
Yeah,
top right.
Not the animated Flash.
By the way,
There's
Cocoon
two
in the
animated
house.
Flashes right there on the right, above Grant Gustin.
I don't know. This all just look like different comic stuff. Whenever I think animated Flash, I think of the one from like
that's an
Justice, like the original like Justice League or Justice League animated.
Hold on, people. Okay, hold on. We're gonna look at this here.
Fucking hell! Really? Sorry. While you pull that up,
I can see
Cocoon in the house.
Right,
and
looks like
that's
the
animated
says,
Flash.
Didn't even realize this one's live. Sorry, you're arguing about Flash.
No, we're not arguing, but we're saying that those don't look like the animated Flashes.
When I look at that one, like I can see how it could be like an older animation Flash, right? That top right one.
Yeah, the top right one.
Yeah, I can see how that could be
they all
as an older
yeah.
That's
but
I guess it could be a comic one too.
Right, like it looks like
it's hard to really tell. To me, it looks like the 80s cartoon, 80s 90s cartoon Flash.
Yeah,
because the ones on the
left definitely
are definitely the comic,
or even
ones.
the right one too, or even the second one to the right beside that one too. The other one above Gustin.
Oh yeah,
definitely looks that way too. I can say I see more where you're coming from, but when I initially look at that, I think comic more than
absolutely. But I think that's right, because have they done any, especially with the new? Have they done any? Has DC made new Flash animated stuff recently?
Well, I'll tell you. Hold on, let me just go onto IMDb and look up Flash animated.
Yeah.
So, other than Flashpoint, he hasn't really had, I guess, his own solo appearance of sorts. As far as what I can think of, as far as like stuff like that goes. Him in animated form, but that wasn't Barry Allen. I'm trying to think what the last thing Barry Allen would have been in, because I don't think they've touched him in animation recently.
Why does I keep deleting it?
What would he have been in? Have there
been
the
last thing
big...
I would have thought. Well, I was thinking like that big crossover that they did to like finish off the era before they started doing this new one, the Dark Apocalypse, where they had everybody in.
Yeah, no, that was a great one. I think I've got that up there somewhere.
Have you gotten dates for Flash?
No, I Google IMDb Flash animated.
What you should do is look up the Flash and go to like his wiki and look up his appearances animated. Hey, it's Funny Pump in the house.
Oh, Funny Pump as well.
What up?
By the way, if you haven't noticed, the Coon's in the house as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because he was busy talking to us on Discord, and he went, "Oh shit, I didn't realize you're live."
Really? Even though there's
after I messaged him in Discord and went, "You're fucking talking here, but you're not watching us live." So he joined us. And if you look at his next comment, through finally skipping through the final charity stream was quite the experience.
Nice. Yes. Yeah. Very
yes,
emotional.
It fucking was.
Oh my gosh.
That fucked me up for a couple of days.
Yeah, we're talking about some DC stuff right now. It's interesting to see the different flashes that are on there for sure. But Kev, get back to us on that animated Flash thing. And we can move on. Speaking of Flash and Arrowverse, this he hasn't done. I don't think he's done anything on the Arrowverse in a while. Mark Guggenheim. I didn't really read the article because I just saw the headline of and I skimmed it. But Mark Guggenheim is a co-creator of the Arrowverse. He put out $10,000 of his own money for Crisis on Infinite Earths, which was how many years ago now? 2? 2020 to 21, right? Was it 19 to 20?
Hold on, where are we?
Crisis on Infinite Earths.
It's the character which launched in 2012 with Arrow. So I'm just seeing if they actually say it here. Yeah, I don't know how to become calling pulled off the CW.
I'm getting the year. So
yep. December 2019 and January 2020.
So 19 to 20. Okay.
Yeah, because
so
it was
19
to
20. So he's been like still with. I think he's been around. So when I guess he feels a little slighted after putting 10 grand of his own money down for Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover because someone didn't give him a call.
Where am I? Oh fuck! I'm on the wrong fucking screen. That would help.
Spencer, who didn't give him a call?
Oh, Mr. Daddy Gunn.
Daddy Gunn didn't want Mark Guggenheim in the writer's room.
Daddy Gunn. Daddy Gunn.
Daddy Gunn did not.
Daddy Gunn, what you gone and done?
Did not want Mark Guggenheim in his writer's room for the new DCU, and Mark Guggenheim is letting everybody know.
He's blasting it out.
Everybody know that he is not happy about it at all.
Yeah, was more a labour of love is one of his quotes. And a project where I spent every ounce of capital. Oh, hold on.
Here you go. Yes.
It was a labour in every respect and a project where I spent every ounce of capital I'd amassed in developing DC Comics related shows for Warner Brothers over an 8-year period. I called in every favour, I used every chit, I burned every bridge. I even spent 10 grand of my own money. Afterwards, my phone did not, in fact, ring. Off the hook or otherwise. Guggenheim added, fans love what we did. There were tweets, there were posts, there were memes, there was much discussion, all of which I was and remain deeply grateful for. Working on these shows, we always remind ourselves that the opposite of love was not hate, it was apathy. And no matter what, there was never any apathy except for, well, Hollywood. Wow, he's putting them on blast there, isn't he? Bitches, I'd done all the funding for you, including my own cash, and I ain't getting shit. Just what is it? Spaceballs. Comb the desert. Shit. We ain't found shit. I ain't got shit. You know? But fuck. I really need to look more into this. You finished chewing now, Chris?
No, Spencer was going to say something. I was waiting for Spencer.
Oh, yes, he was.
Oh, yeah. So, I was just going to say, just because he spent all the money, that mean that, at the end it was all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the problem is, the CW has gone such bad ill when he's the first name attached.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, he's trying to put the fact of, he did a good deed for the show or the universe that's overall been a big piece of shit recently. Other than
Well,
Super
actually,
Beta
the
Lois,
CW has
been
never,
pretty
the
bad.
CW channel has never made a penny in profit the whole time.
No, I don't think they have. You're right. That's why they've
Nope.
been trying to sell the CW.
Fuck it.
Right.
Yeah.
And
We'll
later,
give it to
Dracoon,
you.
say goodbye to Dracoon real quick. Just say goodbye. Quick.
No,
Have a good one,
Dracoon, my dude.
Later.
Dude.
Their dude, yes. Their dude. All right.
Yes, thank you.
So, yeah, I
You
think
got that.
so they've been trying to sell CW. I don't think they're actively trying to now, but they were for a while, I know.
Yeah, they were actively trying to sell it, and now I believe their latest line is you can have it, but you inherit the debt. So
Sounds about right.
that was the last one I heard was no. You can have the CW, we'll sell it to you for a nominal fee of say $100,000 or whatever, something nominal.
Yeah.
But then you are inheriting the debt because it's run for how long's the CW been going? Is it 8 years?
CW or the Arrowverse, you mean?
No, the CW itself.
Oh man, it was so before it was the CW, it was the WB channel.
Yeah, no, but then it was making a bit of money there. But when it became CW in its own right,
that's what I'm saying. It was always the same channel. They just changed the name.
No, they didn't. They were bought out by somebody else, I believe.
No, the WB channel became CW. Let's look this up. 95, the channel became an affiliate of the WB under the name. Wait, no, what? Oh, WB shut 2006.
2006. Since then I think it must be fucking a lot longer than 8 years. What was it? Oh, okay. Maybe first I came aware.
So interesting. So it was a partnership between CBS and Warner Brothers.
Yep.
To replace WB and UPN, and they created one channel. So I wonder.
Yep.
I wonder who owns more rights to it right now. Like, who owns more stock in it? Discovery or CBS or Viacom? Right, would be CBS. Right?
I think so. Oh, and fuck me, Matthew's finally in the house.
Hey, what's up, Matthew?
Where the fuck have you been? Honestly. My number one male simp. I'm his number two crush after Christy. And he shows up like an hour and a half late. Or whatever the fuck we're on now. It's just... Yeah, basically an hour and a half late. It's fucking terrible, man. How am I ever going to forgive you? Oh, wait, I've already done it because...
BRB.
I am so awesome. And we're not sure what Chris found so interesting, and he has pulled up there. But where are we? Yeah, Matthew's first comment that I saw was it was WB and UPN. And then Gia's blow smoke up his ass. Yes, both merged, yes. But I believe it became independent with a what's the word I'm looking for? Not subsidiary rights. It became, it was like you're doing an independent thing and we pay you for it. And they never made a penny for doing it. Yes, $1. Oh, they actually sold it for $1. Sorry, Wild Red says $1. They sold it for $1.
Sold it for $1.
Yeah, but you have to have some non-monetary value in the exchange.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So, for example, I had a house that is absolutely falling to bits and is going to need to be demolished and completely rebuilt from the ground upwards. And I can't be asked for that, but the land comes with it. But, it's going to cost me more to do the house up than it's going to cost me to buy a new house. I go, you can have it for $1. So there is a monetary transaction to confirm you have purchased it. And then anything that results after that purchase is incumbent on the purchase, the purchasing party. Yeah, I can sell you this car. It's got, as long as I'm honest, I'll go. It's got completely fucked brakes. The fuel line's shot. You know, the exhaust is held on by fucking gaffer tape. Oh yeah, the stereo doesn't work, and you know the indicators don't work, the headlights don't work. Give me £1 for it. You give me £1 for it. It's like, well, I've told you all of these things. You bought it. If you go out on the road now and drive it, it's not my fault.
Right.
You know. So.
No, I definitely get what you're saying.
Oh, and yes, funny pump. You are fucking old. I see your comment in the chat, and you are fucking old. Gio's proving his age as well. Which says WWE SmackDown on UPN.
Okay. Never got into SmackDown. I stopped watching WWE when it was after
WWF.
Yeah, when it was still WWF.
I watched it around that time, and then there was the whole lawsuit with the actual WWF, which is why they changed it.
Yep.
But
the World Wildlife Federation.
To,
I went to a World Wildlife Federation camp. That's hilarious. And it was so funny when they
flag it so they could, right? We're not going to change it straight away. Give us the storyline. Time to do the storyline where somebody else comes in, takes over, and they're going to rebrand it and all the rest of it. And they went, yeah, right. As long as you stop using it, because we're sick of having people fucking power slam pandas because of your fucking.
Yep. But I think that CW is done with. I think this will be the last season of Superman and Lois. And I think that Gotham Knights show that starts on the same night will not make it a full season.
That looks fucking absolute gobshite.
It's not going to make it a full season, and it's going to be like the Ruby Rose version of Batwoman. And it's going to get pulled, but instead of recasting, they're not going to.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the last we're going to see of the CW and DC because everything's going to be on HBO Max from now on.
Yeah, although I wouldn't be surprised because Superman and Lois has got good traction.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They don't care.
No, I think they might pick that one up, and it would boost it.
There is a chance.
HBO.
It's a small chance. That's what you're saying.
Move it to HBO Max?
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't think so.
No, you don't think so?
They're going to be too busy with content.
They're doing their own stuff. They would let them keep going, possibly, if the ratings are high enough this season.
Superman and Lois is, I think, actually, I can look that up somewhere. Where am I? Give me this one here, the numbers. Let's have a look.
I'm not saying it's a good show. It's not a good show. I'm not saying it's not a good show.
No, but
I'm saying it'll be a casualty because of all the restructuring that's going on.
Why is that not coming up?
Anyone want to give their thoughts on that?
I can see it, but I don't think they want to do a reboot of Superman in the movie universe. I could see them wanting to keep a Superman in the TV universe around for a few more, for like 2 more seasons.
For the longest time, they wouldn't show his face on TV.
Oh yeah.
And then they finally gave him the green light to do it, and they showed him on Supergirl. Dude, I've watched the whole Arrowverse basically, minus a few shows that don't matter.
There's a lot of your life you're not going to get back.
Well, Kev, but what I'm saying is, I know what I'm talking about. You don't, because I've actually watched it. and researched it and looked it up and been like, when they started showing just his legs and his cape and like, I was like, why aren't they showing him? And it was because they weren't allowing it. Just like this whole Batman thing and the Red Death thing on Flash right now. It's because they have their own weird rules about characters, which they're trying to change because they want continuity among all the platforms, which is going to be weird because after this, and that's another aspect of the Kill the Justice League that we didn't talk about, is this whole connected universe that James Gunn wants, including in video games. So what does that mean? Like, obviously that means this is just a one-off, and the future of DC video games is very interesting. Very interesting. Like, the direction they could be going.
So hold on, so fucking go away, you. It's very annoying.
I just question how much power Gunn will be able to have over the gaming division in general is the biggest thing, because I'm just trying. Unless I'm forgetting something, I feel like the only game that we know is for sure coming after Suicide Squad is that Wonder Woman game. But other than that, is there any other games we really know about at all for anybody? No. Wait, actually, I do know of one other.
Oh.
Which this isn't one that's officially announced, but it's a rumor. But it could very well easily get canceled because TT Games, the company behind the Lego stuff, they're supposedly working on
Lego Batman 4.
Lego, yeah, a new Lego DC game, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so if they do that in Silas Skywalker Saga, that'd be really cool. But at the same time, we're working on 2 other Lego projects that those got canceled, but we'll see.
But so for
Maybe
those
though,
you don't need, unless they're adding voice acting. Do they have voice acting in the Lego Batman 3?
Yeah.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah. Lego Batman 2 was the first ever Lego game to have voice acting.
Okay.
From there, they had voices in every single Lego game. And what's even cool,
I thought Pirates of the Caribbean, because Pirates of the Caribbean was the first one I played that had the voice acting.
I'm not familiar with it, but I just know Lego Batman 2 was the first one. And that's just always been a fun bit of Lego trivia that's always been with me for a long time.
You really need to get out more.
I mean, I've known that since I was tiny.
So last week then?
Last week? What the fuck? I used to play a lot of Lego stuff, and I mean, I still do occasionally.
Oh, he plays a lot of Lego stuff.
Legos are, hey man, Legos are good for a creative mind.
Yeah, Legos are great.
They are.
Yeah, but he just plays the games.
I did. I played with both. Like when I was a bit younger, a lot.
Oh, yeah, how many of them did you eat?
0.
Really?
Instead, they went to 3 big gray tubs.
Oh, fuck me. Actually, I have to agree with Wild Red here. He says, yay, moving tie-in games. So much fun. The only really good movie tie-in game I remember, and it wasn't even perfectly executed, was the Matrix one.
What are you talking about? Movie tie-in games? Pirates of the Caribbean? Or because the Lego Batman game is not a movie tie-in.
No, I think he's going more along the lines of tying in future games with cinematic.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the thing. It's not even that. No, that's not. No. So it's not basing them on movies. That's not, or tying them in. It's a lot bigger than that. It's a connected universe, is what it is.
Stories, not necessarily.
Yeah. They're going to be their own stories. They're the character. But then you could get references to the movies, and in the movies and TV shows, you get references to the games and movies, and it's all going to be connected. The voice actors are all going to be the same, and that's going to be the tough part. How are you and a lot of studios are mad at James Gunn and DC for them announcing this, because now all us are like, well, are we going to get all these A-list actors in our video games now? You know, we're all excited. Like, I mean, who's, you know, if we're getting like, you know, and then I know that, you know, a lot of the actors for the characters, you know, that they're casting are probably going to be, some of them are going to be not well-known actors, so it's not going to be as hard to get them in video games. Like, that's the rumor with the Superman actor, that they're looking for someone who's not as big and well-known, but for Batman they are. So that's going to be very interesting to see how it's all connected, man. You know, like webs of the multiverse, the quantum realm, right, Spencer?
Yeah, I'm really looking for. Oh my god, I'm really looking forward to just seeing how Gunn's trying to connect with everything. But if there's anything, I guess I'm sort of hesitant on over with all this whole DC interconnected universe is how he's wanted to try to do gaming into it, just because, you know, it's just such a different avenue of entertainment, you know, than you know, I feel like it's easy to easily connect, you know, your TV, movies, and, you know, even if you want to do comic stories with that too, you know, I definitely see them trying to take that more seriously to a degree as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially with having actual comic writers on the writing team. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I absolutely see some of them, you know, writing up stuff for, like, you know, official. I mean, you know, they already do.
They do that already. Yeah.
Prequels already, but like taking it to a more serious degree potentially. You know. But, you know, gaming is such a different avenue that I feel like it'd be hard, especially with so many games of, you know, they'd have to find the right side story to where and figure it out. They need the right side story to have out there just because of how long gaming or games take to develop nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's going to be hard. And then having the proper studio to do it too, if you're wanting a proper big game, I don't know. There's just a lot of aspects I feel like is going to be difficult for it to work well. Not saying I don't think it will. I just find it to be hard.
Yeah, I think trying to keep the actors all the same is going to be the hardest thing. Because
I'll tell you. Sorry, go on, Chris.
No, because doing a side story, like you said, games take a couple of years to make. So as long as they know what movies are in development, they can make a side story along with it. You know, they'll get the script, you know, or the storyboards and stuff, and understand what's happening. And maybe there's another character in the movie that they make a game with, things like that. So yeah,
Maybe.
Kevy, you had something you were going to say, or are you just going to talk about the stuff in the chat? Or are you going to talk about this topic?
No, I was going to talk about my thoughts on this.
Yes.
My biggest fucking problem, I've said this before, and you may or may not know, guys, I did kind of expose it, but I have a slight attachment to WB. They need to make a good fucking movie first, then you can start to go from there. They want to do a team up game. Please, for the love of fucking God, do a random characters here. A Wonder Woman, a fucking Batman, a Superman, a fucking
there's already a Wonder
movie.
Woman game coming out.
Yeah, and it's following on from 1984.
No, it's not following on. No, we don't know anything about it. It has nothing to do. Dude, 1984 is Snyderverse. That's Snyderverse. That is not James's, like this. How many times do I have to explain to you? Totally different people. Whole new writer's room.
Chris, for example, you know the way a movie takes 2 years roughly to go into production, for example,
Yeah.
When did Gunn take over?
Just this
When
year.
did Gunn take over?
But the game, that's what I'm saying. The game's not going to have
Then
anything...
why the fuck, if a movie takes 2 years to fucking come in, have we got a Batman movie scheduled for later this fucking year already coming in?
Because that's an Elseworlds.
Yeah.
First of all, that's an Elseworlds.
Story. It's not a
yes, the
story.
Batman 2 is Elseworlds.
So in other words, you're saying that anything they're doing now, they're just going to put the Elseworld label.
No, but the stuff, like they've already announced that the Batman with Robert Pattinson, that universe, is Elseworlds. That they're going to have their own Batman, and the next Batman movie for the DCU is Brave and the Bold. Jesus, pay attention, Kev.
It's gonna go wrong. Trust me.
Kev, oh my gosh, we're not having this argument again.
The cynical fuck.
But let's get back to the topic at hand, Kev, and just admit you were wrong about the facts. So the Wonder Woman game that they're coming out has nothing to do with the Snyderverse, nothing to do with the DCU. But all I'm saying is there was already a Wonder Woman game coming out.
Oh, is it based around Patty Jenkins?
It's not based about it. No, it's based on the comics. Holy shit!
It's its own Wonder Woman game.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I was trying to throw that ball up there for you.
Oh, you want to move on? Okay.
No, I don't mind going on this.
No, we can move on.
I was throwing that up as a nice little fucking.
No, we can move on. Why don't you two start that next conversation?
Because apparently, no, that's the wrong Lucasfilm kind of thing. This one, the shake-up at Star Wars is going on. I'm paraphrasing.
Stop reading the article.
No, I'm paraphrasing here, folks.
No, you literally, those are the words in the article.
Yes, but I've rearranged them, you fucking bellend, so I'm paraphrasing.
Be your own person.
I am being my own person.
Oh my god.
Patty Jenkins, the useless bitch.
There you go.
When it came to directing her own Wonder Woman movie, turned it into a piece of garbage. And Kevin Feige, who is just, I don't know. Would you say he was a tomato with a face, a potato with a face, or just a walking dildo with a face?
No, I'd say he's losing touch, is what I'd say. But
fucking the only touch he gets is when he pays those fucking $5,000 prostitutes. But yeah, apparently their movies are being shelved.
Which movies?
Rogue Squadron.
You didn't say Star Wars. You just said Patty Jenkins and Kevin Feige.
Well,
originally
you just said I said fucking Star Wars, and you went, no, Kev,
what?
Don't you dare.
No, you didn't. What?
Yes, I did, because I said there's a massive shake-up in Star Wars.
No, you said,
don't read the article, Kev. Don't read the fucking article.
Yes, but when you say their movies...
So shut the fuck up. I said that already. You're a fucking bellend.
You read the article.
Eat your fucking cheesy poofs and shut the fuck up.
No, be a good host. Come on.
I'm always a good fucking host. It's you that complains when I actually acknowledge the people that come to watch this debacle of a train wreck.
You want to get out of here in a reasonable time, Kev? Go ahead. Talk to the chat the whole time, and we'll be here for 5 hours. And not have it. No one will rewatch it. You want people to watch on the replay? Kev,
I didn't.
Holy shit. You want to talk about this right now? You want to talk about this right now, really? No one's going to rewatch us talking to the chat.
Chris, I was trying to bring up the article, but you, with your stupid fat head, got it in your head I was doing something else, and then you
just said their movies. They say they're Star Wars movies. Like, come on, man. Be specific.
You fucking
you said it as you were reading an article. I'm paraphrasing, but I'm going to read that dude, literally the article says there's a shake-up at Star Wars.
So, did I say there's
Star Wars shake-up?
Yeah,
that's literally the freaking term that you used.
For fuck's sake, you are such a thick fuck. Shut up. Do yourself a favor.
You literally used that.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, FMF would get more money if you didn't take it off of them.
Oh, my God. Right. What? First of all, don't say that, Kev, because people might think it's true.
I know you do a volunteer thing, so...
Well, no, wait, no, you didn't just say that. You just said I stole money from them. They would get more money if you didn't take it from them. is what you just said.
See, this is what happens.
Didn't you just say that, Kev?
Yes, in a sarcastic way.
No, but that's not what I'm saying, Kev.
Chris has never taken a
Thank
penny
you.
from ARD
Thank you,
globalization.
Jesus Christ. Fuck, man.
Really, I've just spent an entire month blowing smoke up your ass because you volunteered.
No, I know that's not.
Kev, you're missing the fucking point.
Like, you missed the point about the fact that I was actually talking about the article, not reading the fucking article, and then you just decided.
Why use the same words in the article then, Kev? In the headline, you literally read the headline.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
The headline says something completely different. The words are arranged, so I can't use the word.
Why? Yeah, don't use the
talking
same.
about it.
I'm trying to.
Jesus fucking
Yes,
Christ.
don't use the same word in the article.
For
Yes,
fuck's sake, Chris.
you're learning.
Shut up.
You are
You're an
learning.
Really?
Don't use the same word in the
You're a
article.
moron. You're a
No,
moron.
I'm not.
Shut up. See,
Why?
This is what I have to put up with all the time. You're the bitch that complains about, oh, we need to change it, we need to do this, we need to do that.
Yes, Kev.
Shut your fuck
Okay,
up.
Kev.
Guess
Kev.
what?
Oh my gosh, Kev.
This
Okay,
is what
I'll let
people
you run
come
the
for.
channel. Yep, you get to run the channel, Kev, because we're getting so many views with your ideas on how you do things.
So he's just muting himself. Oh, hold on, let me just enjoy it for a second.
Go for it. All right.
Oh, no, I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
Enjoying the silence.
I'm just Red says get on with it.
I agree with this.
What,
Let's
with
just
the
move
arguments?
along.
Or, oh, shut up, Spencer.
No, with the
Let's
fucking
move along.
You weren't even here
with
Friday.
the
fuck off.
news, not
So
with the news,
so,
not the article.
yeah,
with
so
the
here's-
news.
Unfortunately,
Well,
by the way, with Feige and Jenkins, they're out, but Titty Y fucker is still in.
still
which-
out and in for what?
He's even gonna fucking star in his Star Wars movie.
There you
Can-
go. You said Star Wars finally.
Actually, I said Star Wars before, but then Chris jumped down my throat for allegedly reading the article when I mentioned the word Star
Yeah,
Awards.
you didn't reiterate you're back on Star Wars, which is
So,
bigger.
Spencer, shut the fuck up.
Thank
You
Spencer.
can't even host a fucking video.
Oh,
without going,
damn! Oh,
So
shit.
this is going to kind of be my channel going.
Stand up for yourself, Spencer. He wants a short, quick
not
stream
true.
on a weeknight, but yet he does this shit. Come on,
Right.
Do it. Come on, Spencer. Stand up for yourself so we can keep going.
waiting.
This is,
I'm waiting.
Come
I'm
on,
waiting.
Spencer.
I'm
We'll be
waiting.
here for 5 hours. I don't care. Spencer
Well, that's
doesn't
just
care.
all of his arms
That doesn't-
and ahs and pauses.
That's the one that cares.
Come on.
You know, I don't care either. You know what would be great? What if we just kept you up all night? And, you just I don't know, miss work or something, or don't sleep again. You know, how about that?
Well, I haven't slept for 3 days, so yeah. Well, I might have got 2 hours last night.
There
but-
you go. We could just
but
keep
you
you
know
up
what?
all night with us.
I'll still be
You know-
at work in the morning. Actually,
All right,
on the film
You have
sets.
plenty of time. You have plenty of time with us. Since you're like to elongate everything.
Piper's right by me making noises. Listening to this and then
Yeah,
hearing.
Piper, I'll get to you later.
Fluffy's gonna be jealous.
No, Fluffy's joining in. We're gonna make an Eiffel Tower.
Oh, Fluffy's joining in, you said?
Yeah. You don't know how to make an Eiffel Tower?
Fluffy's joining in, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh god, here he goes again.
There's Fluffy. All right.
Ah. Oh. Buddy
Oh.
Pump's getting flashbacks to when his two dads fought.
Oh.
Sorry, that's not what you said.
I get nervous when our moms fight. What the fuck? He's telling us to get our panties out of a bunch.
I'm not wearing any. So the joke's on you.
Whoa. Too much
Maybe
information.
it's a good thing we can't. Maybe it's a good thing we can't see what's
The orc is swinging
aim
low.
or downward.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
There's
Chris didn't get a
nothing there.
great
It's an invisible loincloth is what he's wearing. That's what we should
Yeah,
just
yeah.
say. It's just a
cloak of
magical
invisibility.
pants. Magical
It's the cloak of
loin-
invisibility.
Yeah,
I'll wear it as a bathrobe.
loincloth. Yeah, the cloak of invisibility is a loincloth. Exactly. Yes! That's it, So show us, Kev.
No, because every time I raise above this level, you start to stroke yourself over my amazing pecs.
Hands are here.
Where's Piper?
I don't know.
Oh, well, really?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. So get on with the Star Wars news.
Oh, don't make the chat turn this stream around.
Thank you, Matthew. That was
Right.
good.
Long and short of it, Rogue Squadron is cancelled. Thank fuck for that,
No,
'cause
it's
gonna be
it's delayed. It's
no,
indefinitely delayed.
When they say delayed / shelved for the current,
I know
minute,
it's definitely when the
It's
official
fucking
news
dead in
says
the water.
shelved. When the official word is we've shelved it from development for development, we're canceling it. Sorry.
oh fuck! And I've just noticed this in the article. Not reading the article, Chris. So shut
No,
the
I
fuck
know
up
that
and read
you've
the part
noticed
of it.
something. I didn't say that.
This links into something we have
Ooh.
to do.
What? Pitch Perfect?
Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, I was going to say Pitch Perfect.
on the
and
other
Canto.
hand, imploded in spectacular fashion. The film earned just half of the grosses of 2015's The Force Awakens. Wow. 50% drop in 2 movies. And
Where
we've
is
got to sell
that? That's in the article, or is that from official sources?
That's in the Variety article that we linked
So that's I'd like to
That's-
see that. I
that's
don't
literally
believe
the
that.
fourth.
I don't believe that.
to. Okay.
I don't believe that.
This
I
one
don't believe that at
it's
all.
a movie website. Right. Hold on.
Yeah. So, well, no,
Okay,
but I'm saying is I think those numbers are skewed for media purposes. So we're looking at the Rise of Skywalker versus
Well, hold
The Last
The
Jedi.
Force Awakens. No, the Rise of
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. Force Awakens gross, worldwide gross 2.064. Okay,
Billion.
2.064 billion.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see what the I'll pull out a calculator. 2.064 billion. 0.064. 64.
Wait for it. This thing is
2, 3.
ooh
1, 2, 3.
Rise of Skywalker.
All right.
Worldwide gross
Yeah.
using the same website, folks.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no disparity.
Yeah.
1.072.
1, 0, 7, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was fuck. Still a lot of fucking money though, dude. Like that's what they call it. How do you call it a flop when it's made over $1 billion still?
The budget and plus you got to remember. Plus you got to remember they paid over $4 billion.
Yeah, what's the budget? What's the budget? Yeah. Tell me the budget.
Yeah, okay. No, that's the numbers on it.
Want to
Go
know
to
the budget
this other
of
website.
both, actually.
Yeah.
And
hold on.
how do they? I mean, do they? Because they filmed all
I
3 at once.
No, they fucking didn't.
No,
They split them up. Okay.
I
Oh
think
God.
I think though a big reason why people also call it a flop is Rise of Skywalker was meant to be
The Return of the
massive
King of
movie.
the
the franchise or the saga ending movie,
Okay.
and
Right.
and
Sorry. Go on. Finish your thought.
as regards for what a saga ending movie should have been, it was rough, to say the least.
Yeah, it was very true.
So Force Awakens budget
Mm-hmm.
apparently was allegedly 306, which when you factor in marketing and all the rest of it, you
Yeah,
just
double
it.
that. So 600, let's say.
Yeah, so 600 is around.
So
number.
it made 1.4 billion about. Okay, in
a
profit.
boot. Yeah,
A boot.
I'm
A
translating
boot.
for Geo. Oh, Breewood in the house.
What's up, Breewood? We are talking
And-
movie numbers. Okay, and
Hold on.
the
I am
Rhizo
Getting that up.
Rhizo Ray Palpatine.
Remember what we got to do.
Don't remind me. Stop
I know.
reminding me, please. We don't have to do it yet. I have to
No,
rewatch it
We have
first.
to do it soon.
I have to rewatch it first.
Oh wow. Really? They
Okay.
really don't want to fucking admit this.
Let's see.
They say this one just on the first page says, oh, the budget was between 275 and 503.
They don't have an exact.
There's
gotta be. Let's see.
I'm
here.
looking
Hold
for
on.
another one. Yeah.
Rise of
Well, maybe.
Skywalker
No, there's no way they
cost
spent less
to
on.
make.
Yeah.
275.
No way. They didn't spend less on that than they did on the first one.
I think they may have because the cast, man. Remember how much you have to pay Harrison? Well, Harrison Ford wasn't the last one.
No, he wasn't.
But not
he
for as
died
much.
In the Force Awakens,
dude.
He dies in the Force Awakens.
Oh my gosh, Kev!
If
Did
there's
you
a
just
flashback
basically
scene,
admit that you have never seen
I've
The
seen
Rise of Skywalker?
I've seen the Rise of Skywalker.
Then you should remember that Harrison Ford is fucking in it.
For when?
Oh my gosh, Spencer, please,
really?
Please.
Is it a flashback scene?
No.
No.
No. Oh my god.
All right, here, Kev. Would you mind to give us a movie summary?
Yeah, please.
Okay, right. Hold on. No, that was The Last Jedi. Rise of Skywalker. By the end of it, they find the Imperial battle fleet that cannot actually fly upwards from a planet because they're incompetent and they can't find the sky. So they decide to destroy the battle fleet by attacking the command superstar destroyer on horses.
So all you remember is one scene?
Remember one scene.
No, I remember there was something happened and it was shit. Something happened and it was shit.
Yeah, The fact that you don't remember though that Harrison Ford, though you don't remember, is the most ridiculous. Like of all the things you remember fucking stupid space horses.
They weren't even space horses; they were normal horses dropped off by dropships. After flying through,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's Star Wars, Kev. They're space fucking horses. Jesus Christ, it's Star Wars. They're space horses. Fucking hell!
All I'm taking from this is I am so glad.
No, you need to watch it again before we do this because we need a full of every part and remembering when Harrison Ford was in it. Let's see. Does the
Oh, by the way, all right, okay, I'll agree with that in a second. But if the budget was
275 million,
yeah, double that for marketing costs.
So
and stuff
500,
like
so 550 is,
yeah, so 550.
So it still made a lot of money.
Yeah, but when you consider how much did Disney buy Lucasfilm for?
Yeah, sure.
Over $4 billion.
4 billion, okay, and they've made that back in their 3 movies, and they've had other movies.
They've made 500
They made it back. Rogue One, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker all made over $1 billion.
Hold on, let's have a look at Rogue One.
Rogue One is probably more successful than Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, it was the only good movie Disney's made.
That's not true.
That's not true at all. Force Awakens was good.
Force Awakens, I watched it at cinema. I can't
the other two were terrible, but Force Awakens was good.
No, I went to the cinema for Force Awakens, but that had a couple of good points. But
what?
It felt like they rolled all 3 Star Wars movies into one.
No, they didn't.
It made no fucking sense.
How? How did it not make sense? It's the only one that did make sense. The only thing that made me mad about The Force Awakens was Leia not hugging Chewie. It's the only thing that made me mad.
No, I got pissed off about fucking Han as well. I got
that was Harrison Ford. That was Harrison Ford's call. He wanted to die in this one. He didn't want to do anymore.
I haven't even finished yet.
No.
Fucking what's his name? Why can I not remember his name now? Yeah, Finn. That's it.
Finn.
Latrine
it's not Finn's fault.
It's not Finn's fault either. Dude who managed to fucking break into the fucking place. No, it was shit. We come out of that movie, me and a half dozen
Dude,
other people.
Force-sensitive people come from like all kinds of walks of life in the Star Wars. Fucking
That's
Darth
not giving me
Vader
the
was a
budget.
fucking slave child, and you're saying that a fucking stormtrooper couldn't be Force-sensitive? What? Like, come on,
No,
man.
No.
Like, I don't understand that.
Chris, shut the fuck up.
Why do you have to
fuck
scream
his
like that at the end of
story
it?
up.
Like, what's with the shut the fuck up?
Because
You
you
can just
don't
say,
shut the fuck up to let me get my point across.
you were
That's
done
not-
talking.
I
What are you
was
talking
not.
about? You stopped, and I said something, and then you said shut the fuck
No,
up.
Chris. See, I'm still trying to talk. That would have been good with Finn, his storyline, if they'd actually continued it. Because they did.
but that's
That made
what-
it completely
Exactly.
fucking useless. But-
Kev,
No.
you
no,
just said
you
if
missed
they
my point.
continued it. So you're saying it was decent
missed-
in the first movie.
You're missing the fucking point. He's a fucking.
No, we're
toilet
talking
cleaner.
about
How the
Force
fucking-
Awakens.
how-
No,
But
Kev.
how am I, you fucking boy?
Your words were
Chris,
just no.
Chris.
Repeat your words. If they continued it, right?
No,
So
no,
in the second
think
and
about
third
the-
movie,
think
if it
about
was
the
good,
statement I made
but we know in the second and third movie they
You're
weren't
not
good.
listening
But
to me again.
I am.
Chris,
You literally
no, you're
just said that.
Chris,
If they would be good if they continued it.
You are thicker than a.
You said it would be good if they continued
Chris,
it.
shut
Those
up.
were your words.
No.
Yes.
It was complete bullshit.
No, those
said-
were your words though.
No,
You literally just
you-
said
Chris, shut the fuck up.
no, because those
You
were your
fucking
words,
moron.
Kev.
Before that, I said.
I know what you said before, Kev.
Finn.
I know what you said before.
He's a latrine cleaner. How the fuck?
He's a
did you break him into the
stormtrooper.
Star base?
He's a
He's a fucking
stormtrooper
toilet
technically
cleaner.
still. He was
He's
still a
fucking
stormtrooper.
janitor. How
No,
the fuck does
he was
break
still
him
a
into
stormtrooper.
galactic Star base?
He
No.
was still a
Oh, so
stormtrooper.
every
He got put on
stormtrooper has.
because he was
I-
a bat. He was still a stormtrooper because he froze when he tried to kill people.
you are-
So
no,
they put him
no.
on bathroom duty.
Oh yeah, and because he froze on another planet on the other side of the galaxy,
Oh my
he
God.
had the access codes to get into that super secret base. Are you fucking thick or what?
He's a fucking stormtrooper. They may have that
Oh.
shit. You don't know.
No, they don't. You fucking idiot. For a start,
Now
stormtroopers
Kev knows
were
what the
all clones.
stormtroopers have. What the writers in the fucking writer room were thinking.
Oh my god! Yeah,
Holy shit.
let's just give every stormtrooper we've ever created. Or
Maybe.
ever
If they,
recruited,
especially if he's
all
got to
the
clean,
access
empty
codes
the
to every
trash,
fucking-
maybe he has to get in there to empty the trash, right, Kev?
he never worked on that base.
You don't know that.
You don't know
You
that.
don't
Yeah.
know where Finn was before.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, okay.
You have
they're-
no clue.
You know, okay.
So there's security.
Oh,
fucking
yeah. Let
shit.
Spencer talk now. Let Spencer talk because I want to hear Spencer's
hold on.
view on
So-
this.
If you applied this to
Dumb
the
as fuck.
Empire, I would maybe agree with you, because the Empire was a lot larger than the First Order ever was, right? But the First Order is a lot smaller than the Empire, right? And so I think it could make sense
with
to where the First Order
Starfleet,
was
which
a
is
lot more.
bigger than all of the empires combined.
No, it
But they-
wasn't.
We're not talking about
Late,
that.
oh, you're
About
not talking
Force
about the
Awakens,
third
right?
movie. Yeah, exactly.
right. The Force Awakens on it, like, you know, honestly, neither side was that big. You know, the whole storyline, you know, with the sequels is, you know, the Resistance never grew big because of, you know, the fucking New Republic falling, right? Or, you know, New Republic military falling, right? And so, you know, they never really believed in having to have a whole, you know, military force. You know, not a thing I like. But anyway,
No.
First
No,
Order.
that is dumb as no. That is the dumbest fucking thing. If you work,
Let Spencer finish now,
Let
Mr.
me-
Interrupter.
okay, I'll let Spencer finish. Then I'll fuck up his whole argument straight away.
No, you won't, but okay.
So, but anyway, I think it could make more. The fact that Finn could have gone through there because of, you know, with it being a smaller place than that he may have actually been to before, you know, of that world, was it Ilum, I believe it was, right? That got transformed into this
I can't
place.
fucking
It
remember
was,
the name of the
you
world
know,
now.
with that being their main base, it could make sense that they, you know, were all there at one point, you know, especially with how you're saying, you know, Hux rallied them all up and whatnot. And so I don't think that's the concern. And, also saying what Chris was saying, the whole point of the Force is that it could literally be with anybody. You know what I mean? Now, that doesn't mean that they know how to use the Force, and I think that's sort of a big problem with sort of Rey is that, they never gave a great progression with her being able to actually.
We weren't even talking about Rey, we're talking about Finn here.
No, but I'm just saying, though, in the Force in general, right?
Those three movies didn't know how to handle the Force. We do agree all on that. We agree on that.
They didn't know how to handle Star Wars. Never mind
anybody can get anybody can have the Force. It's just being able to properly use the Force in full bits, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't get I didn't get mad. I'm still not mad, or still not. I'm still good with it. Of that very ending scene of Last Jedi, people got pissed over the Broom Boy. That he had Force. That never pissed me off.
I never thought he had Force necessarily.
No, he did, because he fucking levitated and fucking played with the broom.
Okay.
He used the Force powers to do that. Oh, have you not seen it, Chris? Can you go back and rewatch it?
No, that I didn't pay attention to the broom at the end.
There you go.
No, I paid attention to the rebel symbol is what I was paying attention to. When he held up the thing.
Yeah, it's like a tiny hint that he had the Force, trying to show.
Yeah, I understand that now. That's fine. I'm not saying I don't remember the part, Kev. I don't remember the broom itself levitating. Excuse me. Because that one, I was angry at that movie. Just like the last one. I wasn't as angry with Force Awakens.
Are you going to let Spencer finish?
Yeah.
But what I would say is, it's like, I remember that being a part that was heavily disliked on overall, or at least debated on with Last Jedi, and that never bothered me just because of that whole point of, the Force could literally be found anywhere in the galaxy. Especially being able to move something for, a foot doesn't mean that you can use it well, versus like what you see Rey doing at the end of Last Skywalker, the Last Jedi.
Well, technically, it is the last Skywalker because she ain't one.
We don't talk about that, but with the all the rocks and shit, there's all that debate of how much of the
right
everything with the Force and how much it could be used. That's a whole different conversation. But I think it's definitely a different magnitude of comparing. She moved all these rocks versus just this broomstick for a foot.
Again, we're talking about Finn here.
But as far as Finn goes, that Finn. The Force could literally go into anybody, and if you're gonna have all these different stormtroopers,
I never said I had a problem with Finn possibly having Force powers.
Honestly, that could have been a cool.
No, I did not. You didn't listen, Chris.
Being a janitor, having Force powers.
No, I did not. You fucking idiot. But carry on, Spencer.
With Finn, he had so much potential. All right. Yeah. He had so much potential, and I think a Force user Finn could have worked. I think it could have been cool, and they were trying to do that in Rise of Skywalker, and they just didn't at all. Anyway.
Well, here's the thing: the problem is that they were going that route with after Force Awakens.
No, I'm still trying to talk about Force Awakens here because you were arguing. You were saying, what is my problem with Finn?
Yeah, no, but no. But then, Kev, you also said, no, let me finish. I was talking first.
Go on,
You also said that if they continued it, it would have been on. It would have been good. Saying that in the other two movies, it was bad, but it had potential in the first movie.
After you brought up another point when I was trying to talk about.
Well, but here's the thing. That's the route they were trying to go, and then they switched writers and directors.
You don't listen to what
they were switching writers and directors.
You didn't listen to what I was fucking saying.
Listen to what?
I was saying the Force Awakens was absolute bullshit. Even Finn, he's a fucking janitor on a fucking station
has
somewhere.
Codes, yes. And Spencer just debunked that argument.
How do you know what the stormtroopers have?
Because Spencer just debunked that argument.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't, you fucking idiot. He started talking about possible Force powers.
No! The fuck shit before that about how Finn could have the codes because he's fucking probably been there before.
Right. Okay, good. Guess what happens if you're on any military base? The second you move off that base,
oh my gosh,
they remove your fucking
again,
codes.
You're reading too deep into this. It's Star Wars, not fucking the U.S. military or the British fucking and special services. Holy fuck, special forces.
Are you that sick? The fucking
the
Imperial forces.
Oh my God. No, dude. Again, not the Empire. Not the Empire. The First Order, a lot smaller, a lot more disorganized.
I'm going to let this janitor leave here, go away across the galaxy.
Oh my gosh.
For another 2-year placement. But no, I'm not going to revoke his codes. Are you?
It's not necessarily his
stupid?
Codes. You act like they each have their own.
You
think that many people and they each have their individual codes?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh, dude! Like if he knew
or
the
they
codes,
have at least the janitorial code, which would be changed when somebody leaves.
Kev, you are reading too deep into this. You're reading into a Star Wars movie.
You are
way too much. You're getting
Chris,
way too serious about codes in a Star Wars movie, Chris, and that's the bad part. It's a Star. Kev, this is not a. This is not a movie that's like Chris, real military sim. You're acting like you're playing a military sim.
They're a military force, you stupid fucking cunt. What do you think they're going to do?
Oh my gosh. What do I think? Whatever they wrote it to do, Kev.
That's called bad writing and a shit movie.
No, that doesn't make a shit movie because someone knew codes. It's called writing in a convenience into a movie. That's what they do. That's how you write a movie. All right, Kev, go write a better movie. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you understood film writing, you'd be doing it. That's
okay. So if I understood it, I'd be doing it. Do you understand it? Where are you?
I've written a script and I've put it into a competition and I'm waiting to hear back about it still because the fucking competition takes months for them to read shit. So yes, I have written scripts, Kev. So oh my gosh, Kev, that's where you're going with this, getting defensive and just insulting my writing.
No, you fucking brought it up.
I said you don't know. You haven't written a script, so you don't know. Have you ever written a script ever? Yes or no? Have you a full movie script? You've written a full feature film, 100 and some pages.
100 what was it? 82 pages.
You wrote it all by yourself on a computer.
No, I used autocorrect for the spelling.
What? What did you write, Kev? Tell us about this movie you wrote.
Well, you ever heard the comic book series Road Trooper?
You haven't written the full movie yet.
Yes.
You've said you wanted to. We've talked about this for years.
That's because I don't have it anymore, so I can't. I can't prove it because I know you're going to say
right.
I did.
Right.
Yes. And guess what? I never showed it to anybody. It got lost on my old fucking computer.
Oh, okay, convenient. Convenient that all of a sudden, years ago when we were talking about Rogue Trooper, you didn't bring that up, but all of a sudden you've written a script for it.
Turn the volume down. This is great. Right now, Chris.
What?
Am I going to be able to fucking actually talk? Or are you just going to go...
No, yeah, talk. Go ahead.
You normally do. Right,
what?
Finn's storyline could have been great. It was shit in The Force Awakens. They made so many conveniences, to quote you, of him. It was ridiculous. When near the end you had that fucking bit where he picks up the lightsaber, you thought, oh, this is gonna go. This is, here's something gonna happen. And then I got out of that cinema and I just went, well, hold on. They've just done the Hoth planet. They've just done fucking Endor. And they've just done the Death Star from the first movie all in one to just basically cover all 3 fucking movies in one with a load of bullshit fucking what, not even plot conveniences, not even plot holes, fucking errors and fuck ups. It was like, no. And then I did see, I bought The Last Jedi on fucking DVD.
I'm talking about The Last Jedi though.
No,
We're not talking about The Last Jedi at all. So
See,
why are you
I can't
bringing it
even
up?
speak.
I'm asking why are you bringing it up if we're not talking about that movie?
Because you were talking about. Oh, you haven't even seen all three. You know.
I didn't know.
No,
Kev,
you did.
that was
You
a
fucking mentioned
conversation.
it 5 minutes ago.
That was a conversation we had about you not remembering Harrison Ford was in The Rise of Skywalker. Nothing to do with The Last Jedi. So continue talking about The Force Awakens, please.
Yeah. Well, there's not much more to say. It was bullshit when you think about it for more than 2 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
It was such an abomination. Fucking Harrison Ford, that was the lamest shit in the world. Don't you dare fucking go Harrison Ford again.
That was his choice. That's what I'm telling you. Harrison Ford has gone all over on the press circuit saying he didn't want to do another one. He wanted to die in this one.
Oh, really? So why the fuck is he in?
As a Force ghost, you dumbass!
Yeah. So
they talked him into it for like it was literally there for 2 minutes.
Jesus
he was
Christ.
in the movie for like fucking 2 minutes.
I never want to do it, but the paycheck is good. Thank you.
Well, I mean, that's dude. Things can change in that many years. That was how many years difference?
I mean, come on. You literally just had to show up to set for a day.
Yeah, it wasn't like fucking Force Awakens, dude, where he was literally doing stunts.
He was on that.
Didn't he break something doing a stunt in Force Awakens? Like
no, he didn't. You fucking bellend. He walked onto the set when it was being made and broke his fucking.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying during. Okay,
that was him pulling.
Okay, but what we're saying.
I'll quote this. I love Star Wars so much. I can't wait to see the old girl again. So the security guard who let him in got fired. The health and safety guy who let him in got fired because he was Harrison Ford and he loved.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
Much.
Well, he doesn't love Star Wars that much. He loves the idea of Star Wars. He doesn't like making the movies anymore. He doesn't even know what the Force is, really.
He got fucking.
He's admitted that
because of his love of Star Wars, and then you say, "Oh yeah, he loves Star Wars so much he just wanted to die because he hated doing it." No. Two things do not connect.
Yeah, dude, go look it up. You want me to go get the interviews? We'll sit here and analyze interviews of Harrison Ford.
Do you want me to go get somebody who worked on the fucking movie?
What does that have to do with him lying possibly to someone to get onto a set to look at the Millennium Falcon?
Maybe a chippy who was working on it and building it out of fucking chipboard and fucking.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying.
Who might have possibly been there at the time?
It's not what I'm saying, Kev.
So
it's not what I'm saying. You don't think actors say shit that people like when they're trying to get shit for themselves? That's what people do. He wanted to get on set, so he's gonna say, "Oh man, I really would love to get on set. I love Star Wars, man. I want to see the old girl." Think someone's going to say no to that?
Free meal and his fucking diaper pad. He didn't need to go on set.
Oh my gosh!
And he cost 2 people their fucking jobs.
Well, that's not my problem. That's not the point, though. The point is like Spencer mentioned, like Spencer brought up, it was one day for the other movie. This one was the whole movie he was in.
No, it wasn't the whole movie.
He was 2 in the whole movie, except for like the last 15 minutes.
He played a massive role.
He was a huge role in The Force Awakens. Huge.
He's probably like what?
Where the fuck?
The second male lead.
Yeah, I was about to say like third biggest character.
Yeah,
or something because obviously Finn and Rey.
He was the selling point to bring him and fucking Princess Leia were the selling point to get people into the theaters. Like, you totally just lost your credibility there on your argument, too. Wow.
No, sorry, no.
Hardly was in the movie. Yeah. No, lost argument. Gone. Done.
No,
sorry.
Remember what we were talking about half an hour ago, Rogue One.
Oh,
what?
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to find the fucking budget.
What about... Oh, Jesus Christ. Kev's trying to change the subject. Kev's changing the subject now because he's wrong.
No, I don't care. No, I am...
Then why are you changing the subject and not talking about the comment that Spencer just made?
So what was that, Spencer? I didn't realize
that he was the third biggest character in the movie.
Most of his shit was done in.
What does that have to do with anything?
It was most of his shit done in 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks.
No, there's bullshit. Bullshit. He was there for 2 weeks. Maybe in your studio. But dude, they did it on location shooting in like Morocco.
Yeah, one day all his stuff done.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah,
that was in Rise of Skywalker.
No, fucking Rise of Skywalker, Jesus Christ. He was there literally for one fucking...
That's what we're saying. In Force Awakens, though, he was there for a while. He was there for the whole movie, basically.
You do realize they don't film movies.
I understand that, Kev. That's not what I'm... Oh my gosh, Kev. He's just trying to now, like, turn arguments. You understand that how they shoot movies. No shit, I know how you make... You know how they make movies. But I'm telling you, and I understand how they make movies, that they don't necessarily shoot it in order, Kev, and they, shoot it in different parts. Trust me, I know all that shit, Kev. But your argument is pointless when you say he was hardly in the movie.
Sorry, pardon me. Hold on. Shit, what was I trying to do? Sorry. I can't multitask, it's very annoying. Oh, fuck, and I can't even type now.
All right, why don't we move on to that Acolyte stuff? The
okay.
Acolyte stuff, instead of keep talking about this, because
so
Kev's going to die on his hill.
So I guess as far as the Acolyte goes, I'm not... I guess, so there's some producer that was attached to the show that they apparently, like, fired a few weeks ago, or a little bit ago. I guess, right before the production started, and they were like contracted, or so they're saying. Now they're suing Lucasfilm over it because they fired this. I don't know if it's he or she. I don't know exactly. I don't know who. Do you know the name of the person?
What, the Acolyte? Or is it
the director or producer?
No, it was a producer.
Yeah, the producer. They fired production.
I think they fired it like just before production began, and because the person had this written contract of being
from
gone.
Ball
or something.
Executive Karen McCarthy.
Okay.
So she.
So why is she suing?
Just a few weeks of work, apparently.
I'll talk about this quickly.
Suing because of
breach of contract, right?
Breach of contract is what. Yeah.
What did did they say what the contract said?
I'd have to look at this here, but I think it had to do something with her. Hold on.
Yeah, we can.
As a result of bad faith and wrongful termination, is what she's saying.
Okay, so
defendants depraved her significant employment from which she would have earned millions of dollars over the life of the series.
Oh, it's all about the money. It's all about the dumb.
2 weeks after supposedly settled on a broad strokes agreement without explanation, without reason, without
hold on, why are you not pulling him up for reading the article like you did me?
Because he's not reading it loud. He's perusing, and that's how he reads to himself. That's how he's perusing. We're supposed to be talking over him while he's perusing it. Really, is what was supposed to be happening here. I think that this is really
talking over me.
Yeah, well, because you were literally reading. You were being the host. He was.
Really? You called him up front and center, and then you didn't talk over him.
Yeah, that's my fault. No, he started talking about it, and then he started to skim, and I paused for a couple of seconds and then started talking, and that's my fault. So you could have started talking too, though, while he was skimming. He was mumbling to himself. He's mumbles.
That was not mumbling. That was reading.
I didn't fully understand what he was saying. I did not fully understand what he was saying at all. So, sounds like just a stupid breach of contract. All I heard was millions. That's all I heard. I don't see how this producer could have made millions on this. Anybody?
No chance.
So apparently this producer also had an Apple deal, right?
What?
So
Apple TV?
She was going to do something with Apple, but she's busy with the Acolyte, so couldn't take up this deal with Apple.
Oh, so she's saying that she lost money on the Apple deal because Star Wars Acolyte strung her along, or was she going to make the millions off of the Star Wars?
So she was attached to the Acolyte here for a bit.
Yeah.
But then, for some reason, got let go of it.
And she says she was going to make millions off the Acolyte over the life of the show. That's what it sounds like. She's arguing.
Denied that they have ever made an agreement.
Okay, so yeah, this is gonna get settled out of court. This is stupid. This producer is just trying to get money and is whining that she got fired. That's all. I think she's does. I don't think she's got a case at all. Kev, what do you think?
Let me just skim through the rest of the article.
Okay, yeah. So I think that we're in this day and age of people trying to get anything they can out of any situation. This is the McDonald's hot coffee situation. Breach of contract because you got fired, but we don't even know the reason she got fired. There's no real reason. It probably could have been just layoffs. It could have been creative differences. Who knows? Is it California? Is that where it was?
I don't know. I feel like there's just not enough details here.
They can't. Yeah. This is
because all they're saying is there's a breach of contract, but with no sort of specifics.
Yeah, why did she get fired? Why did all this stuff?
You know what this contract say exactly? It's just hard to.
Yeah.
Well, I have no idea until we see what turns out of the court case.
Yeah, it's gonna get settled out.
Right, hold up.
We'll see what happens.
Right, hold up. McCarthy claimed right.
Oh, you got a quote from her?
Hold up.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
Lucasfilm sent to McCarthy a memorandum of agreement memorizing the terms, including that McCarthy had already commenced work. So if she's agreed to commence work with them, then she cannot claim a possible other job that may or may not have appeared because, right, you agree with us, you're signing on with us, with us. Okay, that's
so fine. They fired her for having an Apple deal? Is that what we're hearing now?
She was bringing up an Apple deal because that was apparently another big offer for her.
Yeah, she's claiming.
Oh, so she didn't take the Apple. Well, then.
Yeah, she took one deal instead of the other.
Yeah, that's her own. She's gonna not. Yeah, she's gonna lose. She's gonna lose.
Yeah,
she's gonna lose. They're gonna say, "Well, you should have weighed the opportunity in the." Yeah. You know.
Yeah, you're fucking useless. Jog on, bitch.
Yeah. Let's get on to our big thing that we wanted to talk about here.
No, we're never nice, Bree. Have you never watched the fucking channel before?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem,
Ninja Turtles.
First, let's get Kev's thoughts on Splinter with an afro.
He looks fucking ridiculous. It's fucking stupid. And it's afro shaming Jackie Chan, who is voicing Splinter.
And now people are also complaining that he's Jackie Chan's Chinese and Splinter's Japanese. It's the silliest shit. Silly as shit. And I think that the afro's there because
what they're trying to do.
They're saying he's out of touch with the kids and yeah. That's
my prediction, by the way, before we go any further, is Donatello is gonna turn out to be gay.
I could see them doing that. I could definitely see making him the gay one.
No, they're turtles. They're sex pests.
Mikey's gonna be the whore then. Then Mikey's the whore. Ras the dark and mysterious bar hopper. Who has flings.
Raffy's the big bad turtle that comes onto the beach once in a while and just fucking pushes the other turtles out.
Yeah, Leo's the one that's got the wife and he's settled down and everything.
Yeah, Leo's the one who just raises one clutch of eggs.
Yeah.
And Donatello is going to be the one whose genetic line will not continue.
So let's go.
But no, folks. Most of the complaints come from race swapping, Ipper and Neil. And I'm going to hold my hands up and be completely fucking honest here. When I first saw it, I went, are you taking the fucking piss? Again.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here. Because the orc actually can admit when he's wrong.
Yeah, we were all wrong.
Really?
Hold on. Yeah, here, I've got the... So yeah. Kev, why don't you read the one that that has the thing that says originally created as a what kind of character?
Oh, which oh,
In the tangents.
Pull that one up. Sorry,
It's got the black panel on the side.
I know which one you're talking
Yeah. What is wrong with you?
Originally created as an Asian character.
What?
Notes, but named after an African American woman I once knew. Depending on what source you read on that sentence, it is either an ex-wife, a girlfriend, or somebody he knew.
There she is. I think she's an ex-wife or ex.
Well, yeah, but you see,
I never read that anywhere though. You know, and so
yeah.
I think it's just maybe I'm guessing some girl that never.
Maybe it was a casual shag.
Maybe yeah, it could be friends with benefits. Absolutely,
yeah,
like a fling.
Yeah, casual shag. Who knows?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's her apparently.
And I'll fucking put you in.
Yeah.
I was going to say just very close girlfriend.
Yeah, but well, Spencer, that's because you've never had a casual shag.
Because you're 19, that's why, Spencer.
You've never got laid in your life anyway. Based on African woman I once knew, the character of April O'Neil was introduced in issue 2 and would have a bunch of different looks throughout TMNT history. So, like I say, I can admit when I'm wrong. So hold on. If she was originally supposed to be Asian, then they white-faced, and then black-faced, and then they've Asian reverted her to her roots, and then they black-faced her again throughout the run of this entire IP, should we say? Would that be a fair summary? Hello? Is anybody there?
Yeah, that'd be a fair assessment. What's interesting, though, to me, is that it says here originally created as an Asian character in Pete's notes, right?
Yes.
But then we have this quote from Peter Laird.
Yes, where is it?
That says, if you ask me, I always saw April O'Neil as white, he said. If you ask Kevin Eastman, I suspect he would say, as he has in a number of interviews, that she was of mixed race, much like his former girlfriend, then wife, then ex-wife, April. So that's from Peter Laird's mouth, then what his former girlfriend, then wife, then ex-wife, April. So it was.
So you read this one, she was then white, and then, right, remember the quote, friend of mine, wife, then ex-wife, April Fisher.
Yeah, we've heard rumors that she's possibly dead, and that we've read on the interwebs that she's passed because it says late.
We didn't hear rumors. We found
rumors. Sorry, you know what I meant. So thank you. We've read rumors.
You want to be specific?
Yes, thank you. Yes,
because
absolutely. No, thank you. Absolutely. It makes me feel like he has a hard time talking about what happened to her.
Or
they had a falling out.
Yes, or he could just be like, I'm never mentioning that bitch's fucking name again. You know what I mean? Like some people do have when they have a ex who is actually to quote another movie that fucking Spencer has never seen, Psycho Hose Beast. So we don't know. But so we have two.
Unless it was misquoted, I feel like saying the late April Fisher was very telling. You know, and good on however it is, you know, whatever details about her covered up, you know. As frustrating as it may be as us trying to just figure out who she is, you know, good for them to be able to, you know, have it buried deep somewhere, you know, not being able to figure out exactly who she was.
No, I get your point on that, but sorry, I'll fucking skip to the bottom of the fucking thing again. Damn it, I hit the wrong button.
But
no. Yeah. Sorry, Pete says African American woman I once knew.
No. Pete's saying.
Eastman
said that. Pete said
Eastman said that. No, Pete said no. Pete said Asian in his note. Originally created as an Asian character in Pete's notes.
Yeah.
but named after an African American woman I once knew. That's Kevin Eastman saying that. Yeah, that's Kevin Eastman is the This is Kevin Eastman with the that's Kevin Eastman, not Pete Laird. Kev, that's the picture with the woman. That's Kevin Eastman.
No, because I'm going back to the original 2-page black and white sketch drawing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. In Pete's notes, but named after an African woman
that I once knew. He's referring to Pete in the third person, Kev.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he is.
Doesn't make that clear.
Yes, he does. Originally created as an Asian character in Pete's notes, as in my friend Pete's notes.
Yeah, sorry, I misread it.
But named after an African American woman I once knew. Yeah.
Yeah, but then, like you say in the other one, if that was...
Yeah, it's weird. Then here, as this is supposed to be Pete Laird, and it says, if you ask me, I always saw April O'Neil as white, he said. If you ask Kevin, as an Eastman, I expect he would say, as he has in a number of interviews, that she was of mixed race, much like his former girlfriend, then wife, then ex-wife, April. So it's like, what's weird is Pete Laird here saying that she is white, when Kevin Eastman... thinks that he thinks that Kevin Eastman thinks Pete Laird's notes say Asian when Pete Laird is saying white. It's this whole and that's why we can't be mad that she's black in this new cartoon, because they can't even agree.
I could make a comment there, but
you could, but you've also, like you said, can admit when you're wrong.
Yes. And if you look at early slates.
It's weird. So here she looks Asian. A bit of
an afro, and then the next one.
Yeah, this one. Yep. And then this one, she looks white.
Yeah.
So, and then another, and obviously what a lot of us are used to is that video game cartoon April O'Neil that's in the yellow suit and the red hair.
Fuck the video game. I remember the original fucking cartoon.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's the same April though. Same April. They use the same. Those 90s games were based off of those cartoons.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah. So
really?
Yeah,
Shocker.
I know. No, this is my hand hurts. God damn it. And not because of the shocker.
No, it's because of the fucking Cheez-Its.
No, it's because of the arthritis.
He's a diabetes victim coming up.
What? No.
Sorry.
No.
But it's true.
No, not at all. Actually, my glucose level is... The only thing that's high is my cholesterol. Because I love...
fucking brain, you bellend.
And love eggs. I love eggs. I eat a lot of eggs. And cheese. Yeah, I don't. That's the only thing that's bad on me is my cholesterol level. Like one level of everything else is good except this one type of cholesterol. Not even one thing about it. It's the bad cholesterol too.
Bree also says, "Wait, hang on. She's not been around for a while, and he doesn't want to talk about it." Suspect. Ooh,
yeah, it's a little. Yeah, so that's why we some places say late. Some places
say
don't.
Missing.
Just say X.
Some people say milk carton.
Jesus.
Have you found?
So.
But no, you.
I think
the way. Sorry, go on, Chris. I'm trying to.
No, go. You're good. I'll do a dab.
I was going to say, oh fucking hell! Does that mean I've got to do that thing again? Oh Jesus Christ! Hold on. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I'm dabbing. Hurry the fuck up. But no. What I think, ladies and gentlemen, is one guy says I originally pictured her as white. The other guy kind of says half Asian, but named after a Afro-Caribbean?
No.
But sorry, I was
the only person that has been referenced. Yeah, the only person that's been referenced with the Asian part of it is Pete Laird. In his notes, has said she's Asian, according to Kevin Eastman. But out of Pete Laird's mouth,
yeah, he said
he says white, and then Kevin Eastman says African American, while Pete Laird says mixed. Named after.
No, he's named after.
Named after, and then Pete Laird references mixed race in regards to April Fisher. April Fisher.
In my professional understanding of reading all these various bits of bullshit which contradict each other, it seems like the original concept was. Sorry, hold on. Let me get this.
Which one was the original concept of these, though?
What was the original artwork from number 1?
Oh yeah, let's see that. Do you have that? Can you pull that up? Can you find that?
Shit, no, I didn't fucking save
it. God damn it, Kev.
I was very drunk.
Way to have a great fucking reference and then not even have it.
I was very fucking drunk yesterday. Go fuck yourself.
Where are you trying to pull up? Where do you mean pull up?
April O'Neil and TMNT 1. Number 1.
No, TMNT number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. You know.
Was that
the first one she was in?
No, I saw it somewhere.
The first time she was colored was, I believe, on the color of.
No, but you can tell a lot of fuck color. You can tell by facial features,
hairstyle. Is it this one that I have up?
Oh shit! I actually no. Hold on. I remember where I saw it yesterday. Where's my?
Is it this one with the Jerry curl?
Hold on.
Perm? No. They didn't give her a perm in the beginning. That's right. I know which one you're talking about. Oh, where is it? I know which one you're talking about.
Oh, you didn't fucking save it either.
No, I didn't. Damn it. Why didn't we save that one? It's not in tangent in the. No, I would have opened it if it was. I would have opened it if it. She kind of has the Asian look a little bit in the original one more than anything, I'd say. So, but let me.
No, I'm not finding it.
Let me pull it up too. Spencer, any other thoughts on this whole thing? Let's hear it. Or in general on April O'Neil.
I think Gio brings up an interesting point here. What he just last said.
Go ahead and read it, please.
He says, what she was originally and what she was in the new film is irrelevant. The point is why they made the change in this movie.
Exactly.
Oh.
Thank you. That's one of the things I've been saying is, what is the purpose? Why do this shit?
Yeah, I wonder what was going through their mind. Well, here's the thing. That's the funny thing. Here's the let me. Well, I have to role play for a second. I'm gonna roll.
Oh God,
this is no. This is
gotta
funny.
Come back out with a wax.
No. That's funny though. No. Let me role play for a second on the as I die from my.
Do it quietly for fuck's sake.
From my dad. But no. Hold on. Who am I?
I can't even see the screen at the moment, so.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if we made April dumpy and black?
Why not, you bitch? Velma got the fucking some of the lowest ratings ever, and
That's my opinion of what happened. That's exactly my opinion of what happened in that, and that's maybe even what happened with. What if we gave Splinter an afro?
We're morons who can't actually write anything.
Yeah, like, do you know how stoned Seth Rogen probably was when he came up with all this?
Unfortunately, not enough to die from it.
So, yeah, like, it's because we got high. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. So that's, I think, part of it.
This is really annoying me. I saw that shit earlier, and I'm still looking for it here.
Yeah, and Bree Wood says because wokeness has infected him a little bit. I'd say he's probably definitely more left leaning. But the question is, hold on, does Geo claim him as a fellow Canadian? That is the question, and that is correct, Andrew. Seth Rogen does not speak for all stoners.
Well, wasn't Seth Rogen the one who said, well, dude, if you don't want your car broken into every month, move to a better neighborhood?
Yeah, well, Seth Rogen's also the person who has like a weed company, and makes like cool paraphernalia and charges like $500 for an ashtray. So like,
so does Mike Tyson.
Geo said not anymore. So what? Back in the day of like knocked up, and stuff you did, but now is no.
No, knocked up. I didn't actually. Really
it's interesting because the whole Seth Rogen, he's the one who's like, because it was him and James Franco, Jason Segel. There's one more I thought. No, those were the big ones. And James Franco has been written off because of his transgressions on set, shall we say?
No, they weren't.
Offset.
No, hold on.
Offset,
I need to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bring up a.
Whatever. I don't really follow it, so yeah, go ahead, fill me.
Yeah. No, from what I could gather, and this is James Franco, he was running an acting class.
Oh.
Right. He was running acting classes. They were doing, they were training in more intimate scenes, shall we say, kissing, etc. Not full body penetration. And he may have made an inappropriate comment to one of them, one of the female trainees, inductees, whatever you want to call them, afterwards about getting a drink or some shit like that. From what I could gather, from what I looked up like I heard a year ago or whatever. And she then said he raped me, he forced himself upon me when they were in a class with others and they were learning to do more intimate scenes whilst ignoring. Because if you're on a set, there is going to be at least 40 to 50 fucking people around you.
Absolutely. Oh yeah,
Camera.
That's one scene I could never do is a sex scene or like a make out scene in acting because dude, boner. I'm sorry, I got hormones, man.
They fucking
can't help it. I know I have to wear one of those pads.
More out in front of the class, and then he made an inappropriate comment afterwards, which she took.
So he was a dude.
Something else.
So he's a dude. Oh boy.
And he's been on an apology tour for 3 years since.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so he got canceled. And then Jason Segel's still doing good stuff. He's in that new show that Spencer likes. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, which one's that?
What's it called, Spencer?
Therapy?
Shrinking. That's it. Shrinking. Yeah. It's with Harrison Ford. It's on Apple TV. Speaking of Apple and Harrison Ford, and two different things that we just talked about today, although both connected to Star Wars. Seth Rogen seems like, well, he's although I think he's done a lot of good for charity. His wife's dad had Alzheimer's or something, or dementia, and they do charity events all the time.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's more his wife's idea than his.
I mean,
and he's like, I'm fat and useless, so I've got to placate.
I mean, he's a well, as what did the trailers say? How did they list him? Do you remember?
Fat cunt.
From Permanent Teenager, Seth Rogen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it says. That's what the trailer for TMNT says. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
new
yeah.
name
The
says-
teenager who said, "Well, if you don't like your car getting broken into, mate, move to a fucking nicer neighborhood." What teenager can afford a fucking $2,000 a week fucking neighborhood with private security?
Yeah,
Nope.
I don't. But yeah, he. The Geomake brings up funny how Seth Rogen changed as soon as James Franco stuff came out. Yeah. Well, yeah, he distanced himself from James Franco.
Oh yeah,
Very
he distanced himself from
quickly.
anything he could
Very
from
quickly.
the cancel culture.
Man,
Twats.
and God, like The Interview was such a genius movie. Despite how silly and stupid it was, like
No, that was good.
such a good, well-made movie, and they were such a good comedy duo. Pineapple Express, so funny. Just
Unfortunately, some people nowadays cannot separate the artist. From the
yeah.
art, for want of a better
Unfortunately,
phrase.
yeah.
Fuckhead,
You know, I
he
tried.
played a rapist on screen. Doesn't mean he's a rapist in real life.
Right.
Right.
You know, get over yourself, you sanctimonious prick.
Spencer, you were gonna say?
Sorry, Spence.
Oh, I was just gonna say I tried watching Pineapple the first one, so I could not get into it.
Oh, that's a great
It's a different kind of humor that he's
Definitely.
not used to.
Yes.
Let's
Well,
be
you
honest.
know, I've had other friends tell me, "Hey, you should go watch this," and I try now.
Hold on, what the fuck do you mean you had other friends?
Oh, you can't accept that you're my best friend. It's okay.
No, I don't care about being your friend because I actually loathe you with a passion. I just don't believe that other people willingly talk to you unless they're taking your coffee order or your sandwich order.
Okay. First off, I don't drink coffee. Second off,
Oh, sorry, tea.
tea. I mean, if I
Oh,
do
sorry.
go to Starbucks,
Can
If I
we
do
get
go-
a little
if I do-
milkshake for the dispenser?
if I do go to Starbucks, I get a
Shirley
chai
Temple.
tea.
Chai
Yeah, what?
tea. Oh my, chai tea. Chai tea's good. Don't get me wrong, but come on, man. That's what you're.
What's that?
rolling
Child's
up.
tea.
No, chai. It's an herbal.
I know what it
tea.
is.
Yeah,
I know what it is, but it
it's-
sounds like child's tea.
They got chocolate chai tea. That's just delicious.
The fuck?
Chocolate chai tea is fucking
Oh,
bomb.
for fuck's sake! Right,
That
done.
sounds-
I'm out.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Chocolate
Spencer,
chai tea.
Hand in
chocolate-
your humanity card.
Chocolate
Hand
chai
in your
fucking
adult
tea.
card. Fuck off back and wear diapers again.
Chocolate chai
choco
tea.
chai. Choco
No.
chai tea. Oh, yum 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 yum.
No,
yum,
he
yum.
says that's not. He didn't say that. I said it's fucking
paraphrasing what he said.
awesome. He didn't. He didn't even say that he sounded good.
Does it sound good, Spencer?
Chai tea is
no.
redundant.
Oh.
Chai means tea.
I know what chai tea means.
Chocolate chai latte. Yeah, chai latte. Chocolate chai latte.
Believe it or not, I have
It's
read
Yeah,
all
I
of
don't- I
sorry, go on.
Chocolate chai latte is delicious. Try it.
I don't know, man. I just like the regular taste of the chai tea. And it has such a good flavor. I
Chai.
don't know
Just
if I
say
want-
chai. Just say chai.
Of the fucking chai, I don't know if I want.
You don't
You
get.
know,
Now you get a chai latte.
No,
no,
there is
I
no
literally
such
just call
thing.
it. It's called a chai tea. It's
No,
literally what
chai
they call- or
tea.
the-
Read the chat, Spencer. Last two come.
That
well,
is
not-
always what I have called it. I don't care.
Chai tea is redundant. Chai means tea. It's like saying TT.
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't
So-
care because I'm not sure if they speak English or not. So,
So-
I say chai tea.
Well, and on that note, it's dinner time for Kev.
No, it's sleep time for fuck.
Oh, you're not gonna get
fuck
food?
that. Oh no, I've got to eat food. But
Yeah,
hopefully
man. So
tonight
it's
my
dinner
insomnia
time
won't-
for Kev.
Ho-
Jesus Christ.
Hopefully, my insomnia won't kick me in the balls again for the fourth day running.
Dinner time for Kev. Dinner time for me. And I don't know if Spencer already ate his food, but
Yeah, Spencer's already
right
had his
now.
food.
I'm having it right
eating
now.
dinner is time is now for Spencer.
He's
So-
such a professional.
We actually got through every topic we wanted to talk about.
Surprisingly.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
Look, I'm trying to keep us a little organized here. But we went
All
on
right.
what? Plenty of what?
Shouting matches.
Tangents.
Oh, that's what they're called.
Dun dun dun.
Argumentative.
Fuck off, Chris. I'm bringing it to a tangent. So fucking shut up. Let me fucking speak.
Dinner
Fuck's
and
sake.
nap time with Fluffy.
Maybe Fluffy is my dinner.
Oh boy.
Hot
But
dog!
mine, Fluffy does have horns.
So have
It's
I.
gonna be
We
you know
lock
what?
them
We're
together,
not gonna-
baby. We lock them together. Come on.
You know, I was thinking
Come on,
that maybe
Fluffy.
you
Come
know
on,
you
Fluffy.
get down a little
Yeah.
lower, and you know what? We're just gonna leave that there. Anyway,
Spencer, I do not want to know what the fuck you're watching, but please send me your porn history so I can give you pointers. Because you are so fucked up at such a young age to have never touched a woman.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you later.
Yes.
Say goodbye, everybody.
You're
Say
saying
goodbye.
things.
Kev, say
Good
goodbye.
night.
Quite depressing.
Say goodbye,
good
Kev.
night.
Good night, Kev.
Goodbye to Spencer's innocence.
Goodbye, Kev. Say goodbye,
Goodbye
Kev.
to all our subscribers. Goodbye. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Fuck's sake. Damn it. You didn't give me warning. Fuck.
There you
Please
go.
do it. So we can make more money in the next charity stream.
And get monetized here so we can do
That'd be cool.
better
too.
things on the channel.
Well, you did notice I brought that up fucking earlier, didn't you?
Yes, yes.
Oh, it's
All
always
I
good to
thought it was a
reiterate.
good segue as well when you said something like that.
Goodbye, folks.
Hey.
Bye.
Fuck, are we still live? Bollocks. Fuck off. Bye.